Good morning, everybody. I almost said evening. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We are The Stand. How's everybody doing this morning, this lovely, warm morning?
Fantabulous, man.
Hey, this is the official start to the weekend. We're going to have fun tonight. We got a special edition of the weekly top 10 coming your way. Is Bernie in the house already? I think I said hello. Heck yeah. We've got Josh from the lab. He just joined us. We're going to have him on with us tonight. We'll go ahead and bring him up. How you doing, Josh?
What's going on, fellas? How you doing?
What's up,
Pretty
Josh?
good.
Hey, Kemper. How are you, man?
Doing good,
We've
man.
got a lot of stuff. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to get serious tonight. We're going to go over recap from last night. And did you know that we have a special edition video from Bernie Smells on tap tonight, Josh?
I didn't, but I'm really glad I tapped in then.
Oh, Kemper hasn't had a chance to review it yet. He said, I guess I'll be over here laughing my ass off.
I guess I will be too.
Every time, man. Every time.
Yeah, he's
I
a
don't
good
know.
guy.
He's funny. Bernie Smells is hilarious. But I think people get as much a kick out of the way Kemper laughs at it as they do the actual joke. So,
yeah, Kemper's quite the laugher.
starting the weekend out here on Friday night, Saturday morning.
A bunch of old guys sitting on a panel.
I know, man.
Speak for yourself,
You
dude.
a sports fan?
What's that?
You a sports fan?
Yeah. I mean,
we touched on it briefly. My
I don't like
Wildcats.
Emmitt Smith if that's where you're going with it.
Well, my Wildcats got busted out this weekend already.
Yeah,
I'm in heartbreak. I mean, I love this team so much, and it was disappointing to see them bite the bullet so early.
Yeah,
March Madness is one of my least sporting events that I keep up with, but I do like it.
Yeah, I like it because it is madness, man. Today, there's so many teams that are just as capable as the next. It's so exciting. As a basketball guy, I could watch them play and not know anybody's name or, be familiar with them at all. And just to see the purity of the game and the way they play, man, it's so fun to watch anymore. A lot more fun than the NBA for me.
Oh, yeah, for sure, dude. For sure, man. All they do is try to build super teams in the NBA. And, man, there's no fun in that shit.
Oppositional Effect says your mic looks like a black goatee.
It's called a mutter, but thank you.
Yes, Sunshine, my Wildcats are losers this weekend. I can accept defeat. If you can't accept defeat, then you can't be a real winner. So
yeah.
we can.
Were they a 1 seed?
2 seed.
2 seed. Because I know 1 seeds don't lose. Like it's only happened like once or twice.
Once. Yep. Yeah. The 2 seed has been beat now 10 times by the 15 seed. So.
Yeah, like what do they call that? A puncher's chance?
Yeah. This, like I said, man, these teams now are just so competitive anymore.
I like that matchup between Belmont and Tennessee. I've seen in the bracket. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
because Belmont be balling sometimes, man.
They do. Tennessee, man, it's my most hated team by far. Just makes me sick to even look at their uniforms. But they are legit, man. They've got a real coach now, and they got
Barnes is a good one.
Yeah, so they could do some damage. But even though they're SEC, and I'm really a big SEC supporter, Tennessee makes it to the championship. I don't care who they're playing, unless it would be Duke. I would not root for Tennessee.
Wasn't Rick Barnes Kevin Durant's head coach in college at Texas?
I don't know. Was he?
I think he might have been.
Possibly. I know he had a stint there at Texas. But
I think he might have been. Yeah.
I think you're right. Anyway, we knocked out our little March Madness coverage.
We had fun last night. I know that.
We got some more coverage. Some real madness coverage. Before we get into last night, I know Josh he messaged me earlier and said, man, are you seeing this? I was seeing it. Have you cooled off any, Josh?
Yeah, yes. I become more heartbroken by the day. Just in general. I mean, um, I don't know. I don't know where they come from. I don't know why. I don't know why they're here. I don't know why anybody associates with anybody. I'm just so confused. And that conversation, because I listen to a lot of conversations that lady does, and they just get worse and worse. And then I'm telling you, when we listen to it, I'm telling you, you will all get dumber, and it's gonna be a.
I don't know if that's possible for me and Kemper.
No,
For you,
We
it
can
is.
dumb
For
down.
Kemper, it's not.
But
Kemper's at the bottom at the
So
barrel.
what are we? Were you gonna watch Dumbass
yeah,
bringing Candace up on the panel?
Ernie Shell talking to Candace Wells. Now listen, before we get started here, I've stated it multiple times over. I'm not vastly familiar with that entire situation. I truly am not. I have formed an opinion on what I think. It's like most people have, but I'm not going to even talk about it. I'll just say that everybody has their own opinion. Kemper's got his opinion. Josh's got his
Well, look,
opinion.
dude, this is the long and short of it. Nobody knows.
Right.
We all have suspicions. A lot of people don't feel that they act proper,
Right.
but we don't know. Nobody knows anything except who's involved. And I don't like the actions that happen, or the way that they're dealing with this situation. But like you said, that's not what this is. That's not what this is really about. This conversation, but the conversation is telling on both sides. I mean, Ernie literally sounds like David Koresh.
Yep. He does.
Weirdo.
Mhm.
Well, and what I'm saying is, like,
and it makes me mad that people like him have now rooted into I don't know, man. I don't know how he's talking. Did you know that he was in touch with her?
just today and yesterday is all I knew about, and that was
How did
kind
that happen?
I have no idea. Like she was, she had looked like on his live. He'd look down his phone and say, "I missed 20." He started counting them, and he got up to 20-something calls. I missed 20-something calls. Let's call her back. And then there was some kind of struggle between. I guess Benny was messaging her, telling her to be careful because she's on live stream. And then, anyway, you saw the mess it turned out to be. But the thing, like, I know a lot of people. Here's what I wanted to get out. I know a lot of people think Candace is guilty of doing something wrong. A lot of people think that her and her husband both are. There's been people think that Ernie is.
Mhm.
There's been so many people tied to it and accused of it. But for me, regardless of what's happened, Ernie, it seems to me, he's putting himself into a situation with a mother who is, in the very least, at the end of her rope seems to be, and he's trying to manipulate a situation,
Well,
wooing her while her
yeah.
husband's in jail.
Right. That's what
Yeah.
that's what it really is. There's a lot of flirty going on here,
Yeah,
and it's disgraceful and it's disgusting. And this isn't proper for Candace to act this way. It's not right for Ernie to act this way and take advantage of Candace when she clearly likes male attention, and he's giving it to her, calling her honey, and all this just ridiculous the way he's just talking.
It's obvious. Yeah, it's obvious and sickening. It's obvious. But you did some recording and you're going to touch on some stuff and
well, I mean, if you want to play the video, that's fine. I have the audio.
go ahead. Yeah, no, we don't need the video. Go ahead. You can
I can just
plug her in there.
stop it whenever. So, all right. And this is when she calls. It's like a 10-minute clip, and I can stop it at any time if you guys want me to. Just let me know.
Well, whenever you feel like stopping and discussing a little bit, just stop it and we'll talk about what we've heard so far.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do this.
Word.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, y'all want to believe, like, man, my phone's different than my computer. My computer is Candace Bly, but my freaking phone's Candy Bly.
Oh,
They're two
okay.
different things.
So
I was wondering about that.
So I don't know what channel this was, nor do I care to promote it, but there was only like 40 something people in there watching at the time. And so it must have, she was in that chat. I don't know exactly why she was in that chat, but people were saying, oh, well, it's not her. It's not her. So then she comes up on the panel, kind of, I guess it's impromptu. And this is the conversation of geniuses that takes place.
You know, hey, we
Show
had an
your
interesting.
face. Why don't you show your face?
Okay, I got the hat on. I got that.
Yeah, so at the time, Ernie wasn't showing his face and Candace was. And so she wants him to show his face. And then he's like, I got the hat on, which it sounds like he's all juiced up because he's got the hat.
Let me get my hat, Lord.
I
Have
got
good
my
God.
hat.
It's just a little lull here, but they comes back. It's that Predator Hunter internet.
You see me?
Hey, girl.
All right. So everybody in your chat better step back because I go by 2 different profiles.
Okay. Awesome. So she found out that I couldn't cook, and I tell you what, you talk about how damn mad I was. You did. You said she called me out, and she busted my ass, and I'm not gonna lie on
I
that.
bet you can't fish either.
Oh, I can fish, girl. Oh, I can fish.
No, you can't fish.
I can
You a
fish. I
city
can.
slicker. You can't fish shit.
You crazy? I can fish good, girl. I'm a fisherman.
I don't know about you guys, but when I talk to a woman, I don't refer to them as girl or honey or sweetie. If they're not my girlfriend or my grandma,
Right.
I'm not. I feel like it's almost talking down. And
it is talking down.
He really tries to assert dominance in this conversation as it goes on. It's
Yeah, that's 100% what he's doing. Like he's taking control and showing her that he's the power in the couple of them talking.
Right.
Is your nails painted up?
No.
I started to say, Candace, why you ain't no cut. So she got me on. I can't cook. What else did you say I couldn't do?
Take a bath.
You can't drive.
Brush your
I
teeth.
can't. No.
What was that?
He said, "What else can I do?" I said, "Take a bath."
Brush your teeth.
Be smart. Tell the truth.
Yeah, that's the big one. Tell the truth.
Yeah.
Oh well, don't worry. Towards the end, they have a battle of integrity.
I cannot drive. She beat me on that one too. She got me. She got me on that. I can't fish. I couldn't drive. And I'm just telling you right now, I don't even know what else. She said, I've got you on a bunch of things. And she told me about this little bird that was on her shoulder telling her this shit. And I'm about ready to throw a rock and knock that bird off her shoulder if it keeps on running its mouth.
You can't handle it. That's why.
I know. You got me. You got me, girl. I told you was on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't crack an egg. Don't you spit that shit out. It's good for you.
What does that mean?
Who knows?
You would have to be an interpreter to speak
But why did he say don't spit that out? It's good for you. What is he talking about?
I ain't picking no Mountain Dew out.
Oh,
Ain't
I
no
love
way.
Mountain Dew. Oh, I got a Mountain Dew somewhere here.
Yeah, it's up your butt. It just gets worse and worse and worse.
How you doing? What are you up to?
Hey, I'm chilling.
Heard that.
Kemper, have you heard this?
No,
Okay,
first time.
You're gonna think this is. Wait till she brings up the freeway incident. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Candace kind
I'm
of
staying away from the drama town.
roasts him.
Is it Thursday?
He doesn't even know what day it is.
It's Friday,
Not Thursday
dude.
or Friday. It's Friday.
Friday.
That
Where
is
you
right. It's
been?
Friday. Buddy, I've been so freaking. I'm out of it these days. I'm out of it.
And today's day 4.
I'm out of it.
Well, you know, there might be a problem there. You know,
Don't you make fun of me.
I'm not gonna make fun of you. I'm not gonna make fun of you.
We are.
So that's the least I do to anybody is make fun of anybody. I
Okay.
don't like doing that.
Right.
Let's step back into reality, man.
So Candace is now telling Ernie, giving him,
A coaching speech, man.
telling him he needs to get his life together and snap back to reality.
Come back to the real world.
I know. I have to come back. I am.
Man, I've seen a lot of videos of you, bro.
Oh wait, you're gonna love his response.
I've seen a lot of videos of me too.
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh god. Oh dear God, that's awesome.
You running down the freeway and shit? What the fuck?
I
is
know.
Oh shit.
It's
Oh,
bad. I'm telling you. I'm
Why
bad
the
off.
hell would you do that?
Oh shit.
Why would someone do that?
He's bad off. Oh
I'm
God.
bad, girl. I'm bad. I'm telling you, sometimes I just get my mind just real bad, girl.
That's one of the most honest things he's ever said.
Yep.
Sometimes it just happens. I can't help it. It just
Look,
gets out there.
That you know, as sad as that is, it's true. Like, who would choose to really do that, right?
This is true. Yeah.
And I just go.
Look, my mind gets real bad too, but I ain't gonna run down the center of the United States in the middle of that interstate.
Oh God, she more than roasted him.
She's roasting him, cooking him, plating him.
Hey, run down no United States now.
The middle of that intersection was bad enough.
Well, it was pretty bad, wasn't it? I did.
It was pretty bad.
She got me, guys. She
We heard.
got me. She beat me to death today, buddy. She got me on my egg cooking, my cooking, and
My egg cooking and my cooking. What's the difference?
all that. What are you smoking? That's a long cigarette.
100?
Wow. I heard that. So let me ask you a question there. Why do you listen to what? Okay, well, okay. You got to tell me if I can ask it or not. Why do
You can ask it, but that don't mean I'm gonna fucking answer it.
Bernie is the second smartest person in this conversation. I mean, and it's not even close.
It's
Like,
funny.
she's way smarter than him.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay. So when you told me what happened with those damn cameras, I about spit I was drinking Mountain Dew and I about spit that shit out. That was funny as hell. You know, we had a laugh over that.
Hey man, I can't help what the truth is.
I know you can't. And I'm glad you did that. That was a good thing to do. That was really a good thing to do.
I don't lie about anything, man. And if anybody wants me to call me a liar, they a damn fool.
Exactly.
Well, we can.
Exactly.
look, we can
Good deal.
debate whether she's a liar or not,
Good deal.
but we all know Ernie is for sure.
I know you're not a liar. You're a good person. You don't lie. I know that. But you know, that's
Got
sad.
no reason to.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Was that real was there really dildos in your yard though? Sex toys?
Now, would I play?
Linda Wayman, I am a nice guy, but I'm also kind of fed up with this ridiculousness surrounding this case. And I don't necessarily know if this makes me a mean person or not, but I don't.
Exactly.
Play a game like that? Fuck yeah, there was.
I didn't know. See, I heard that Benny said that. I didn't know. And I promise you, I didn't have nothing to do with that. I wouldn't have wasted
You know
no
what?
toys like that.
Okay, look, I don't know who did that shit, but whoever the fuck did that was a sick son of a bitch.
So this is when she's accusing him of leaving sex toys on her porch. Do you guys know if he did that or not? Was that him?
I don't know for sure.
It wasn't
that's-
never
that's what people were
confirmed.
saying.
But
Yeah, he claims it's not him, but
he claims all of it's not him.
I believe that. You know, I agree on that. You know, when that happened, I was in Pennsylvania, by the way.
Now that's not true.
Like I said, I don't know who did
yeah, and listen to what he says.
that. Everybody blamed you. Everybody blamed Benny. Everybody blamed everybody else. But where's the real culprit at?
Who, let me ask you a question. Who I was around the area when it happened? that you
Me and
could've
my
paid off.
mom was the only one there.
Okay. And now which one took which camera system was up at that time? That was Benny's cameras, right?
There's a whole lot more cameras than Benny.
So I mean, that's when he had his cameras up, all right. Hold on one second. I gotta answer this. Shit. My mama's calling me. Hold on one second.
You better answer your mama.
I know. Hold on a second. I gotta fix this.
And yeah, and he did say that he wouldn't have wasted no toys.
Right. Now, does anybody know the date that happened? The sex toy drop off?
I remember it being talked about.
I remember it happening. I just can't. It's been a couple weeks, man.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks when he was in Richmond getting arrested too. I just wonder if it was around the same time because he was supposed to be at the border right before that,
Yeah.
the southern border. So now he's claiming he was in Pennsylvania. Like, is he in the Batmobile again, or?
Yeah, I'm really
Oh,
honestly
shit.
like I feel better about the conversation now that I listened to it and cooled down, because all the flirty and the goofing off and like there's a little girl missing here, and it's so ridiculous what's going on here.
Yeah,
This is so ridiculous.
That's what bothers me about it.
He's a professional.
Like I said, if no matter what the cause, why are you calling, or what the deal is, you're putting this on YouTube Live to exploit, and that's what he did. He wanted these views, and that he knew putting Candace up there would blow his chat to pieces, and that's what happened.
Well,
But-
yeah,
But
absolutely.
that on the name of that little girl who's missing, and that being her mother, and him acting that way, all like you say, flirty and all that. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's exploitation at its finest.
And like that person said in the chat, oh, I'm surprised at Josh. Well, don't be surprised when I want to drive a wedge between him and this case more than anything, because he needs to just stay. There's already too many other problems.
Yeah.
He just needs to stay away, and he's here not to help but to cause trouble.
Yeah.
And see how much Cash App he can get at the same time.
It's exactly what he's doing, dude. Exactly.
And there are a lot of people who are emotionally invested in this case, and that have really big hearts because they care about children.
Mhm.
They actually care about children. And he's taken some of them for a ride. So if that makes me a bad person, paint me in the corner as a bad person.
Somebody's got to stand up for him. That's the way I see it.
You're right about
That's
that.
Benny calling you right there.
Oh, I know
Hey.
it is.
Listen to me. You know he's calling you for a reason, right?
I know he's
Yeah.
calling me. I know that.
I know
I'm
he
not
did.
stupid.
So this right here is the David Koresh cult mentality that he uses on people, and you can hear him, his voice kind of get a little gravelier and a little more serious, and he tries to give her like positive affirmation, and it's gross.
No, you're not stupid. And you're not, listen, and you don't belong to nobody. You know that. You belong to yourself. You're your own woman, Candace, and I believe in you,
And
okay?
I always will be.
I know you will, but you're your own woman. You're
And I
your
know
own
you,
woman.
and for Benny to know that I was talking to you, I know you got me live.
Well, you know, you come up here, Goofy. You come up here on my panel.
But you a dumbass and didn't shut your panel off. That's how dumb you are.
Oh shit! Damn, she hit him with another haymaker.
just that's Tyson early late
Oh.
80s, early 90s.
Yeah, big
Yeah,
uppercut.
the first 60 seconds of the fight, bam, just
That's
gets
how-
rattled.
That's how stupid you are.
You don't want to go. I did. You don't have to be live. I mean, I was on live and you come up on my panel.
You
But
know,
look,
at this
let me tell
point,
you something,
look,
Candace.
let me
Well,
tell
look at
you
me.
something
Look.
right now.
Go. You tell me whatever you want.
At this point in time right now, I'm going to do what I got to do for me and my boys and my kids.
So I find that interesting just because, Summer's name isn't there. Just the boys. And then I think she tries to clean it up a little by saying, my kids.
Well, she's got to clean her act up, or she doesn't get her she can't get back.
I don't know if that'll ever happen, but
I don't either. I mean,
but I'm just I understand.
It probably doesn't need to, especially if there's not 100% change. Like
but it's just, to me, it's just a little troubling that she's not mentioned there.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can even see in your chat.
Oh yeah, they're saying
it's not.
I mean, I noticed it right away. I was like,
it's
what
not
about
taken.
Oh, it's definitely omitted, and not even even when she goes back, she says kids. She still doesn't say.
She never. She never did. And then old dum here, Earn Dog. He brings up Summer, in a way to try to make himself more important to Candace and to downgrade somebody else. He uses her name. So
and I know
and
that.
fuck everybody else. I'm done with everybody.
Here's the thing right now, Candace. I know you don't know me. I know you don't.
If you talk,
listen,
if you talk shit about Benny, I'm gonna hang up.
Okay, so
Let me say something right quick, Josh. Right quick.
Go ahead,
Sarah. This isn't a true crime channel. It's not, and we're not discussing the crime of a missing person. We're discussing the disgusting interaction that took place between Ernie Shell and Candace Wells. We're not discussing the true crime part of it at all.
What? I mean, we're talking about Ernie. This is an Ernie topic.
Yeah. I'm just saying, this we say we're not true crime, and we're not. This is not.
I know.
But that's what I'm just saying. It really is not. This is not a true crime subject tonight. It's Ernie. Ernie being disgusting ass Ernie. That's what it's all about.
But I do come from that side, and that's why I'm here is to talk about that side as well.
Yeah.
But I've covered a little bit of Earn Dog in my day, just a little bit here and there. And I'm disappointed that these two have matched up. I really am. Because now dude, he is going to just harass her nonstop now. I mean, she has no idea who she's really.
Well, he would have done with Don, but Don got put in jail, and that's why he didn't.
Spooky, same with me. I agree. I feel the same way about my deceased daughter as well. I don't speak about her hardly ever, and even on a more rare occasion when I use her name. So there's different scenarios and different situations for sure.
Yeah.
Well, and you can hang up on me if you want to. And in your heart, you're better than that, Candace. That's all I'll say to you. You make your own decision up. You make your own decision, sweetie. You make your own decision.
I have my own heart, and I go with Jesus Christ, and I believe.
Okay, so Jesus has entered the chat now for everybody. And
yeah,
it gets very Jesus-y fast. Not that there's anything wrong with Jesus Christ, myself, but I don't think he wants anything to do with this.
What Jesus Christ tells me to do.
Well, let me tell you right now.
The reason I come up on panel with you was because you chat people said that wasn't really me. That was the reason I come up on panel.
Well, look, it is you, and I know it's you. But here's the thing, too. You think Jesus Christ wants Benny controlling everything you do?
So now he inserts Jesus to make. Oh, what would Jesus think of this, Candace?
Right. It's leverage for him.
It makes it even more disgusting, in my opinion. Like,
yep, absolutely.
This guy that's MF for this, F you that. Like just 24 hours ago was trying to sign people up for street fights, sign a waiver so when I break your neck you can't sue me.
Right.
Now, what do you think Jesus would want you to do?
Well, what do you think Jesus would want you to do, Ernie? Go away and tell the truth. Just be honest. That's what Jesus would want.
He can't do that, not even with himself.
Think about that, girl.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you think Jesus Christ wants any of the YouTubers trying to control you at any given point?
Okay, so now she throws it right back on him like she feels that it's him trying to control. This is his move, and then she throws Jesus. She lobbies it back over. Would Jesus want anybody controlling, any YouTuber controlling, and he gets defensive?
Look, I don't want to control you. I told you that. You got your own free will. You can shut it off right now. And I'll not say nothing bad about you. You know that. I've already gave you my word.
And does his word mean anything?
No.
I mean, I gave you my word. Well, I mean, that's about worth the price of sugar.
Right.
Stupid.
But Candace, let me just say this right here. Let me say this right here to you. There's a reason he's calling you right now. And you know that. You know that in your heart.
I know he's calling me. I'm not mad that he's calling me. You know what?
Let me ask you a question, Candace. Just answer this question.
Benny's always been my friend. I will never neglect Benny because he's always been my friend.
Let me ask you a question. What has he done? What has he done to help Summer?
Okay, so that's what. So here we go.
Right.
So now he's used Jesus and Summer.
Yeah, that's two really tender topics.
To try and put himself in front of somebody else that he feels he is so much better than, and he's not. Absolutely not.
Name one thing.
There's been quite a few things, actually. I mean, he's come out and he's protected me, and he's done a whole lot of things. that people don't
Did they help?
realize and
Exactly.
understand. Benny has been out and
And so the thing is, he wants to be in the position of the person that he's downing right now.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
that,
Yes.
so he has no other, he's not trying to help her get away from somebody he thinks is toxic. He's trying to help get her away from somebody who is his rival, his enemy.
Yep.
And not because of anything other than
To position himself.
position, jealousy, whatever it is. You know,
Ernie loves control. Make no bones about it. That
Right.
boy loves puppets.
right. Right.
And this one is a high profile name that can bring in a lot of bucks.
protected
correct.
man.
I give you the opportunity to choose.
I give you the opportunity to choose. Like, is that
Yeah.
not creepy? That is psycho. I give you the opportunity to choose. Who are you, God?
Yeah.
Free will?
He's
I
definitely
don't look. I don't want none of this shit. I don't.
Look, I don't
I give you the
choose- I don't
opportunity
choose
to make your own
nobody.
mind up.
Look, I don't choose nobody. I choose Jesus Christ.
You just chose Benny over me.
You just chose, you know. It's just
The guy that's gone out and done things for me and my family over a guy that's done nothing but torment my family. Let me think about it, you know?
yeah, you can have your own opinion about their relationship,
Yep.
but I mean, you know, she considers him a friend,
Oh yeah.
and he and Ernie can't stand that because
Right. Oh,
he
yeah.
keeps getting porn bombed by the guy.
Right. I mean, he's working on a baker's dozen right now, man. It's just a matter of a few days and he'll have it. I mean,
No, I don't.
You said if I say anything bad about Benny, you did.
Yeah, because you
It's
know
okay,
what?
look.
I
You
look,
have a right to that.
I don't
Look,
hate
Candace,
nobody. Look,
You
I
have a
don't
right-
hate nobody. I have no racist feelings about anybody. Man, I love everybody equally. And if y'all got hard feelings against each other, that's y'all shit. That's not me, man.
I don't want nothing to do with him. I want nothing to do with him. I don't want nothing at all to do with him at all.
So this is more about him having a problem with Skeezy and not it's just so weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird. He's using her. Oh man.
Yep.
But listen to this. You have a right to choose. Okay? You remember that. You have a right to choose. You have a right to choose. One of my people right now, they're big fans of yours. They're huge fans of yours. Hold on one second. They want to say hello to you, okay? She wants to say hello to you.
And who is this?
So he's looked like he was trying to set her up for something, wouldn't you say, Jimbo?
It sounded like it. Yeah. He
She dropped off.
Who is it?
I don't know. They never
it's
showed up.
publicist. Yeah, she comes back later. It was
Oh,
his-
okay.
it's his
But
publicist.
did Candace come back too?
No, Candace wasn't in there, but now if you would listen to it, you can go back and play it later and check it out. But his publicist, and she's been a voice of reason with Ernie, like when he had those 3 normal days of not, being crazy Ernie.
Yeah.
It was her that was, directing him and steering him in the right direction. She's been on vacation or something, but seemed like she might be back now. But even when she did come on his panel and talk, she was like speaking at Candace, and telling her, hey, you may not need any man, if there's networks of women and she named off something that's got like 40,000 women in it. And that they would be willing to help her and reach out to her and be a voice or an ear to listen to and just things of that nature. And Ernie got stumbled up on his words over that because, he was expecting, or it sounded like he wanted her to say, yeah, listen to Ernie, he's going to help you. But when she actually gave her good sound advice, like she does for Ernie, Ernie got stumbled up about it. He was like, well, let's talk about something else. Typical good old Ernie.
And that's the end of their conversation. He was trying to set her up. I didn't keep watching once she left because I don't care. What toothless wonder he was going to bring up.
Yeah. But for me, the entire exchange between Candace and Ernie was just sick.
It's creepy
because of the fact that, for one, she is not just missing her daughter. Her daughter is missing and don't know where she's at. Possibly gone forever. Her sons are gone. She knows where they're at, knows they're safe, but they're not in her care anymore. And her husband's in jail. And here Ernie is coming. Hey, sweetie, you're so pretty. You're so smart. You can make up your own mind, beautiful. Just let me. You can choose whoever you want to choose, baby. How twisted is that? Like it's disgusting.
It's Ernieville, dude.
I know.
It's Ernieville.
I know. Scott H, how you doing, buddy?
You sick bastard, I can tell you that.
He's very sick, very sick.
Yeah, he had a little bit of an issue last night when he tried to do that same domineering, like shit. It was a little bit different, man, because if he wasn't getting smacked by you, he's getting smacked by me.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Josh, did you hear any of the late night exchanges between Shell, Kemper, and Collins?
No, but I want to hear that, but I want to ask you: does Shelby hate you?
Me?
Yeah.
He doesn't act like it. I mean, if I were Shelby, I would hate me.
Well, I would too, for sure.
He doesn't act like it.
But I wouldn't
don't know.
blame him either. That's the thing.
Like I said, I haven't talked to him since the day, that I took him in the eye and told him I recorded him confessing to murder. So
we got to make that happen. That's must see.
It would be must see for sure. But I mean, he doesn't. Oh, not today. Says no, he doesn't. So
that's good.
Yeah.
I think he really knows. I mean, you did the morally right thing.
Oh, absolutely.
And
What
like
would he do if his morals were along that line?
Yeah. Yeah. But last night after our live ended, I did a few things around the house, and then I getting ready to lay down and go to bed, and started seeing some things in our group messaging. And Ernie was up all night again. He was on All Different Things on the Farm. It's a YouTube channel. Lady seems real nice. Daisy, she invited us up on her panel
for neutral ground,
and she allowed us to say what we wanted to say. And she held order pretty good, I think, for a bunch of screaming mad at each other. I thought she did pretty well. But anyway, like I said, I was laying there in bed, so I wasn't prepared. And Ernie's, come on up, Jimbo. Come on up, you chicken shit.
Well, because I'm in the chat talking shit to him. Like, he's in there lying. I was like, Ernie, stop lying to these people. Tell them the truth. Like,
Benny's in the house. Blood money.
What's up, Benny?
He said he's plastic Jesus.
But yeah, dude, he thought that you were using Tales of a Lycan.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. It was me. I kept telling him. I was like, dude, Jimbo's not even here.
He's like, aha, I got you moment again. Like, well, no shit, dude. You told him that back in like December, wasn't it? Yep. November, December. Like, you told him.
Been a few months, dude. I've rubbed it in your face a little bit. I mean, come on. Think about it. It's been fun.
But anyway, so we went up on panel, and he's calling us these names, saying we're afraid to come up. He doesn't want, we don't want any of that. We're scared. It's a neutral ground. He said, step on in here to this neutral ground and let me have my way. Let me get at you. So we did, and we got now. As soon as we started, giving it back to him a little bit, he said, "Screw this, man! I'm gonna go get restraining orders on all y'all." And so
That's what his live streams today have been about, partially.
That happened last night.
Yep.
yeah,
At about what, 3 o'clock?
at 3 a.m. Yeah,
When do you guys sleep?
buddy, I was trying to go to sleep. Goodness gracious.
I think I went to sleep at like 6:30 this morning, dude.
But this one here is about a 1:05 clip. Let me play this for you and check this out. We'll play this with the Fair Use Act, and I put in there in our video that I gave all the credit to Miss Daisy at all different things on the farm. Like I said, it's a decent little channel there from what I've seen, and she was super fair to us. So
She really was.
but we'll let me mute myself so I don't have an echo, and I'll play this for you.
Here they're writing one or two words. Get her ass up here on the mutual fighting ground and let's get this over with.
Exactly.
Hell, it's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I could be biting my toenails or something
Tonight
by now.
it's
Hell, I'm
drama,
sitting here and listening to
SEC.
y'all.
Anybody can sit there and fight.
Like Beauty said, she's got her popcorn, her lollipops, and her party hats on.
Look what they wrote. We ain't gonna stop until Ernie's in prison. You see that?
Well, get on up there and talk to him then.
Tell
Put
us
it up on
why
screen.
you
Put
feel
it up
that
on
way.
screen.
Tells the
Put it
like
up on screen. Put it up on screen. Put it up on screen. That way
Why?
the people just put it up on screen. I want to read it.
I can't read it.
We aren't gonna stop until Ernie is in prison. You see?
Come up here and talk to him.
That's all I needed you to do. Thank you. Because
Just
when I
tell us
came in,
why.
when I came in, there was 2 other people behind me came in. You're idiots and you're fools for that. Now,
I mean,
that's all they are. They're predators. That's all.
Predators. He's weak.
Here
Dude.
they're
He is
writing
so
one or
fucking weak. Yeah, dude. Like,
Note up this next one. You guys go ahead and discuss that.
yeah, dude.
That was the intro of them calling us chickens and come on up here. Come on up here.
Yeah, because it was pretty much Jimbo was going to bed. Me and a handful of mods from our channel. Well, a couple of them's like, "Hey, Ernie's over on this channel talking about the stand." So I'm like, "All right, cool." And we go over, and we make a couple comments because he's up there lying to the people. The douchebag had his shirt off. He's sick, dude.
He had his shirt off again.
Yeah, dude. Like, this is his thing. He goes to these channels that are mainly all women and gets some of his audience by doing this shit. So, they were like, "Oh, look, Ernie's a hunk," and I was like, "Yeah, a hunk with herpes." Like, ask him about his Valtrex. Like,
Ugh.
you get it? I mean, like, yeah, he started getting mad, and then I was Jimbo.
There's no way he takes medicine.
No, he doesn't. He's supposed to. He's supposed to take. He's supposed. I'm pretty sure he should be getting an injection every month, just for his mental issues.
Oh,
Because
really?
that's the protocol. Usually for somebody in. I'm not a doctor. Okay, I'll say that. I'm not a doctor, but I've been around people that are just like him and has the same mental issues. And
Herpes?
no, the mental issues.
At least everybody.
Anyway, damn, I done forgot what I was saying.
Sorry.
Oh, no. Those people had to get a monthly injection, and they had to take 2 pills orally just to stay on rail. Like, and I mean, it's a bad situation, dude. He's not going to get help. That's the problem. He don't think he needs it. He's going to keep doing this shit. So, but the point is I'm pretty sure he should be getting an injection and taking oral medicine too. And his herpes, I think, is just an oral thing. But
Oral or anal?
Didn't he have pills?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was oral. Unless he was using them
Really?
as a
Did you hear
suppository.
the other option? I said anal or oral. I was kidding.
Yeah, I switch him every other day. This one,
Right.
this one I take oral on Monday. This one I take.
He
anal
puts
on
him up his ass to take the coating off so he can snort it.
Let's take the other one out.
so he can keister it.
Everybody sees what kind of chicken shits these
It's
people
what I
are.
call
The
my
stand, the Tales of a Lycan, all these. when it comes to putting their money where their mouth is, they can't do it. They can't do it, and they won't. Here I am. I'm all bushy tailed and bushy eyed. I had to throw a hat on this. I look like Michael Myers in a way. By the way, you can't see
If
that.
y'all want,
He's weak.
I will defer if y'all want to come up on panel and speak. I'm
It
not
would be
biased.
awesome.
I
I
don't
would
have
love to.
anything against anybody.
Let it go for the record that I'm all for it.
She actually watches
At least
us,
everybody
doesn't she?
sees what kind of chicken shits these people are. The Stand, the Tales of a Lycan, all these. When it comes to putting their money where their mouth.
Doesn't Daisy watch The Stand? Didn't she state that a couple
She
of
said
times?
she's watched it a couple of times.
Yeah.
She was in Ernie's chat a little earlier today, but it's what it is. They check out. I want everybody to check out make their own opinions. That's what's good about it. Just let it. And that's the thing. Once they do, they'll see for themselves who's legit and who's not.
Well, I mean, you should have seen it when Ryan Upchurch was in the chat, and Ernie started giving that like car salesman's pitch about himself. I got all these certifications and la 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 la, rescue our children, blue blue blue, all that shit, man. And it was hilarious, dude, because he was trying to talk over everybody so he could do it. Man, his narcissism really came to a head last night. Like it was, man, it was nasty, dude. It was.
I've been hearing that name a lot lately.
What?
Narcissism?
No, Upchurch.
Oh, yeah. I guess he's into the true crime on YouTube, and from what I understand, I think he said that if Summer was found alive, he would have like $50,000 to the reward.
He's like a country music rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I looked him up because I got a text message at like 2 or 3 in the morning a couple days ago saying that he was streaming my show on his channel. But I didn't know who he was. But seems like I don't know. I just keep hearing his name now.
Hey, have you ever heard Ernie admit to a lie?
No.
Check this out.
Anyways, I can get to documentation. I had to do for my, and I had to take another. I had to take 2 drug tests.
I had muted. Y'all didn't hear much of that, did you?
Yeah.
Arrested that you just passed the drug test, and that's why they let you go so quick.
Yep. Because they didn't let me go. They said that it was in their own.
Why did you tell them that you passed the drug test at the jail?
So you didn't.
Why did you lie?
Because I just had took one, and I was tired. Okay, sorry.
You lied to all your people.
I was tired.
So tired is a reason to lie. Okay.
But if I have to admit that, okay. So I was tired, and I was passing out. There you go. I was tired.
You was tired. So
He was nodding. He was.
Just say it. I will
I
listen.
just said it.
Say you were tired.
Is that what you want me to do? Is that what you want me to do? Get one lie. Okay. I lied. I'm sorry.
One? No, there's plenty more, dude. Yeah, well, that was good for that.
But we all lie.
We all lie.
But we all lie. We all lie. Except for Kemper.
Yeah. We all lie. Officer, I wasn't speeding.
Yeah, but those lies are very dangerous when
Those are
Ernie's doing them.
self-preservation lies right there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't care. Let them speak.
They won't.
Oh, they won't come up. Oh,
But I'm not biased.
they're cowards. They're cowards. They ain't gonna come up. They're
I
cowards.
ain't just say nothing. I mean,
People that
we
want
are.
to talk.
We are not a problem off it off, actually. But
Well, this is a different.
this is our
This is a
nighttime
different.
side.
This is the nighttime.
And
This is for the adults over here.
My
on
God,
this
this is Friday night fights. Get their ass up here.
side. Friday night fight.
oh,
This is Friday morning.
But Friday morning, this is Friday morning
something.
wicked.
Yeah, so wanted that fight. And then when we started bringing it to him, Then he goes, he acts like he's taking a phone call from his lawyer at 4:30 in the morning, and they're telling him, hey, you need to go get restraining orders on all these people. Go get restraining orders. They're doing illegal. They're stalking you. You need to go get restraining orders. After he literally called us cowards, chicken shits, which he was talking to Matt, because I know he wouldn't say that to me.
Yeah. Also, Kemper, I heard you have a Grinder account.
That's what I've been told, dude. I've not had that confirmed yet, but that's what I've been told.
All right, let's put it to the test. Put a 1 up to chat if you've seen Kemper's Grinder account.
Bring it.
Oh my
This
God!
is-
Look at all those ones.
Yep, I see them. They're all over the place. That's great, dude. Yeah, man, he got triggered a couple of times last night. Like when we started asking him about his alibi for the night of Ronnie King's murder.
My favorite.
Yeah, dude. I mean, why, dude? I mean, honestly, he's going to end up rage quitting. So you got to get him in while you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So, and dude, I've never been. The only reason I've been a little laid back is because Jimbo sort of just chill out, Matt. Just he sort of just keeps me calm.
Yeah.
I've been keeping him on the leash a little bit. I had to give him a little rope last night. Let's go get him, boy. Go get it.
Yep.
So you went crazy on him? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't go crazy, but I never
still
go
doing
less
it.
than going straight to it. Like I'm not going to beat around the bush. I ain't got time for it, and I ain't got the patience for it.
He flat out told
dude.
Ernie asked him when he's going to stop. He flat out told him, "I'm not going to stop until you're in prison." And Ernie, I'm taking that as a threat. Did you all hear him? Take screenshots. Record that. Send that to the FBI.
What? How is that a threat?
Jimbo, check this out. Did you see when it was you and him? No, it was when Thelma and that lady were going off at each other. I just went like this. I was like, Ernie, you're going to jail. And you seen him just go from looking down in his lap to looking up at the camera like, It was beautiful, man. He almost wanted to puke, I think. But yeah, it was a good time, man. I mean, she did let us pretty much do what we do. I mean, we weren't dickheads to him, man. We were just like, as a matter of fact, about a lot of things, and he don't like
It's
that.
like every time we've seen him on a panel somewhere, I've put him under the fire on questions that I know he won't tell the truth to, and he won't answer them. He just won't answer them.
And it's always him running his mouth about us. That's why we end up over wherever he's at. He's running that, bumping them gums.
Yeah. So I've had him blocked on Facebook for months and months. And, and he's been telling everybody, well, the stand's all about me and it's stalking me and And literally I get a message from one of my old friends tonight, and she says, have you seen Ernie's Facebook? It's all about you.
Yep.
She sends me a screen record, and be damned if it ain't. You scroll down through that thing, it's me. Every damn post is about me.
Yep.
I mean, that's weird, right?
Dude, he's done it once before, back in was it, August or 1st of September, Jimbo, when the Murder for Hire tapes were put out by him.
Yeah. Pink Bolo, where have you been? The first time I ever heard Kipper cuss.
What's that?
Pink Bolo, first time I heard Kemper cuss.
Wow.
He's a classy man.
I mean, I try, but
we're all.
Does she just put us like on closed caption and mute?
I don't know.
Because but then again, it might give a wrong translation, so that might be why.
Could be. Chad loves it when he says fugging.
What is that?
Fuggin, fugging.
Yep.
That's what Upchurch said last night, right? About the snow in Corbin that time. It's fucking snow.
But yeah, Ernie showed his ass for that guy. So
it's a full moon tonight.
Oh, I know.
No wonder.
When you say showing his ass like that, you mean he acted a fool, or he literally showed his behind
No. He was acting a fool, man. He showed his true colors right
and his
there.
behind.
Yeah.
No,
see this?
just his bird chest.
You see this thing right
Like
here?
that one lady finally told him to put a shirt on.
You see this thing right here?
I
This
was like,
little-
motherfucker, this ain't Prayer Garden.
Kemper cussed again.
So
Swear
on
jar.
Friday night to begin the weekend every week, we have started last week with a new. We stole it from David Letterman. I'm not going to lie. Weekly top 10.
Oh, really? Unless you had said that, I would have never known.
Said that we stole it. We actually borrowed it. Okay, David Letterman's not been on TV in 30 years.
Right, but he did have a top 10 for
Oh,
40 years.
I don't remember that. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Google it, find
I
out.
don't remember. I don't
But
remember
he's
that.
also not the first person or the last to do a top 10 either.
I don't remember that. Sorry.
All right.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, tonight's top
Ladies.
10 is everybody's favorite character, the most classy, badass on the streets of YouTube, Mr. Bernie Smells, has sent us a video of his very own weekly top 10 of the lies that Ernie's told that he can't do. The top 10 things Ernie can't do. We'll wait on Matt to come back. He don't want to miss his top 10 because he hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah,
I'm sure he got hit with a frequency weaponry attack.
probably.
You all right, buddy? Wow. All right, we're going to take down all the banners and all this stuff so we can, in the overlays, so we can see everything. And in the full screen, There we go. And just a couple minutes long. I'm going to let it play through to its entirety. It automatically mutes us because I've got it in the on the brand section on the video clips. So just enjoy, and we will have fun with it after Bernie is done.
Hey guys, Bernie Smells. Coming to you, the people, with the Bernie Smells. Top 10 things Ernie can't do. Wow. Copy. Number 10, drive without a booster seat. Number 9, open a pickle jar. Number 8, you won't like this one. Invite a woman back to his apartment. Number 7, get invited, copy, to Jimbo's house for Thanksgiving. Number 6, get back in the van. Wow. Oh, Lord Almighty. Number 5, stay out of jail. Number 4, find Tina's tooth. Oh, Lord Almighty. Oh, good God Almighty. Number 3, find underwears without shit stains in the front. Copy. Number 2, beat Bernie Smells in a double bicep pose. Oh, Lord Almighty. Wow. And number 1 thing that Ernie can't do is go crafting through Nicolina's thighs. Wow.
wow.
But the pickle jar. Like, can you open a pickle jar?
Dude,
Too weak.
number 6, he can't get back in the van. Dude, I about pissed on myself. It was funny.
Number 1, he go crafting through Nicolina's thighs.
Yeah, that was good. Wow. Lord have mercy.
Oh God.
That was good shit.
Yeah, the pickle jar I was confused about, but it doesn't surprise me. But also the skid marked
In the
underwear in the front. Confusing too.
Oh God.
Yeah, can we go through them one by one there?
Yeah, I can pull it up in a different way. Oh.
Yeah, skip the bicep part. I almost threw up.
It was so. I think the ladies like the bicep. Throw one up in chat, ladies, if you like that bicep pose.
He did that because Ernie's got a crush on him.
Oh, he looks good. He looks like he's on a low carb, high protein diet.
He works out. He works. You see his video when he's training to fight Ernie? Or Jamie. I mean, it was Jamie.
Didn't that one get us a letter?
Yeah,
the song.
Eye of the Tiger 1 second too long, I think. Damn it! Damn it! Oh God.
That's the only kind of communication we really had with them, isn't it? It's just those. Like there was 2 of them, I think, wasn't it?
So is that? Let me just double check here. This is one of Ernie's victims.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay.
Well, he wasn't really like a victim. He actually was. What happened? Oh, he was being trained by Ernie. He wanted into hockey mask hobby of making, horror masks.
Gotcha.
And Ernie was there already and offered to help him and gave him advice on painting schemes and stuff like that.
So he got suckered into the situation with Ernie's fucking
forever to disassociate his name with Ernie because Ernie was so hated in that community. It almost ruined him before he got started.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I mean that's why I say he's a victim, because he's a victim of that scam. Because Ernie lied to that man.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I mean, it is, dude. There's not a name that you can put on a list that he won't screw over.
All right, let's go one by one. We'll start here with number 10. Let me go.
Hey guys, Bernie Smells. Coming to you, the people, with the Bernie Smells.
Got the scorpion
Top
finger.
10 things Ernie can't do. Wow. Copy. Number 10, drive without a booster seat.
Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always said he's like that kid on Indiana Jones that had that block tied to his foot.
He's got his eyes wide open. He goes, drive. And he pauses and goes, without a booster seat.
He's a short fellow. There's no question about it.
Oh,
How tall is he?
5'6", 5'7".
Citation for Madison County, I think, said 5'8".
Okay.
That was, I'm
He's
sure
he's not that short. He's almost in the NBA.
I've been told that his body looks like a 10-year-old, like his appearance.
Yeah.
And that's the common description of people that don't know each other. These are people in different areas of the country that said, yeah, man, he looks like a 10-year-old, man. Like, you wouldn't believe it's him if you meet him.
He's got that video of them rattlesnake boots. He goes, I've kicked a lot of ass in these size 8s.
Women's 8s.
Unbelievable.
All right.
He's weak.
Number 9, open a pickle jar.
Yeah. So that's the one. He just doesn't know which way to turn it, right? Is that it? Or is he just not strong enough?
I think he's just weak as piss.
His hand might be too small to fit it.
Bernie,
I don't
could
know.
you clarify that for us? Could you clarify why he cannot open the pickle jar?
Yeah, there's many reasons that he wouldn't be
Well,
able
I mean,
to.
here. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, no, and all of them involve physical and mental lacking.
Right. So just think of it this way. This is what I'm seeing. You know how your wife or girlfriend would come to
There you
you,
go.
can you open this jar? Ernie can't do that.
He's too damn weak.
Okay.
He's the one that brings the jar to you. Hey, can you open this?
Pickles
Yeah, that's
jars
good.
are hard to open the first time.
Yeah, fickle.
The very first time they're Kemper, come on, work with me.
No. I didn't. Did you just say a fickle, Jimbo?
I said that's the fickle pickle explanation.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that easy the first time. I'll allow it.
Number 8. You won't like this. Invite a woman back to his apartment.
Okay. But so he's incapable, or he just doesn't.
Well, he don't
don't
have
have
an
an
apartment.
He lives in
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Oh shit!
All right.
Dude, he don't even have a carport. You know, like
Okay, I get it.
And I just want to point out, now this is not stalkerish. Now Ernie wants to be a public figure. And for him to be a public figure with action figures and paid memberships to his fan club, listen, you got to be able to have a thick skin, and you got to be able to take this. This is a spoof on this public figure. And it's quite fun.
Yeah, I did know that. I knew that he just drove around in his car all day, and then walked into like government buildings and filmed himself. But I'm sorry, I didn't realize people are getting on me here. I'm sorry.
He's been spending most of his life living in a gangster's paradise, right?
It's something. That gangster's paradise must have been on the other side of that trailer wall he flew through.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was great.
Number 7. Get invited. Copy to Jimbo's house for Thanksgiving.
Wait, but he's had Thanksgiving at your house, though, right?
He has, but not anymore.
Oh, okay. So this is future.
Right.
So he'll never ever be invited ever again.
Hell no. No, there's not a snowball's chance in hell.
He'll steal the turkey.
Yeah.
And then he'll mount it.
Yeah.
That was wrong. Sorry.
Number 6. Get back in the van.
Oh my. Did you guys put a 1 in the chat if you thought that was just hilarious? Tina told him, Ernie, stay away from that van. Get away from that van, Ernie.
Oh,
There's no way he was ever getting back in that thing.
he can't do it.
Can't open a pickle jar, can't get back in the van.
Oh shit! Yeah, man. What was it? What weaponry, Jimbo?
Frequency weaponry.
Oh yeah, frequency weaponry.
It's hard to say.
I'll not try that again.
Really makes you appreciate the fact that Tina can say it.
Yeah, man. But I mean, she's got that those aerodynamics, man. It helps.
How much can I bribe you to play first time you show Bernie on here? You don't have to bribe me. Somebody send me the clip of it, and I'll the timestamp, and I'll go pull it up, and we'll play it for you.
It kind of reminds me of the old creepy guy on Family Guy. I got some popsicles down in the basement.
Mostly on paper boy.
Oh, there go the paper boy. I haven't seen the paper in a while.
Dude, he's a creepy one, dude.
I like how the dog drags its back legs next to him. Where's the paper boy? Haven't seen the paper boy in a while.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Yeah, I love that.
Number 5. Stay out of jail.
He can't do it.
The way he shakes his head.
I know.
No, just shake his head. No, just can't tell Jill. Oh Lord Almighty!
Oh Lord, Lord Almighty!
He didn't even want to elaborate on it. He's just like, no.
I'm moving on.
Yeah.
I like how I love the little copy. You know, like he's actually. I love that. That's so good.
I can't wait to see him put us on mute and have a conversation, or just get up and leave, dude. Ernie does that shit, man. He'll get up and leave for 10, 15 minutes.
Do you know how hard?
But he leaves his tiger in charge.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is in life when you can't stay out of jail and you can't open pickle jars? I mean, that's bad. It's a rough life. The pickle jar thing really stuck with me. I don't know why.
You're gonna be thinking about that old fickle pickle all night.
Yeah, probably.
There's the hand signal.
Number four. Find
Tina's tooth.
Tina's tooth.
It's like Lord of the Rings.
His hands in it's right here, dude. He's pointing at it.
Traveling to the center of the earth. We must go to Middle Earth.
Arkansas says Josh loves pickles. Is that true? Oh yeah, you are a pickle maniac, aren't you?
I don't know if I'm a pickle maniac. Come on.
Over
now.
the sandwich episode on the lab.
Piss me off.
Don't talk about Josh's pickles.
I like pickles. I like pepperoncinis. I like.
I do too. Those are my favorite, man.
Yeah,
Do you
but
like? Do you like the sweet pickles or the sour pickles?
Dude,
I can't
pickles.
stand it. I can't stand it.
It doesn't. It just depends. Yeah, I mean, it goes on. Like I'm a deli guy. You know, I like sandwiches.
Yeah.
See, man, I like shit like chow relish, sweet relish, dill relish, like all that, dude. I just like cucumber, man.
I put the pickle relish in our potato salad.
You put relish on your hot dog?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Gross.
Although I was told,
I mean, I'll put coleslaw on a dog too, man.
Yeah, well, I've never done that, but I have on pulled pork.
You know, that's that or the bread and butter pickles.
Red butter pickles are good. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I love me some pulled pork now, man. Growing up in South Alabama and South Georgia, oh God, they can smoke a pig, dude.
I smoke my own pork shoulder.
Yep.
And then
I love it.
And then I tar it.
Oh, dude, it's beautiful.
We had pork tenderloin for supper tonight here.
I was gonna say I don't eat a lot of meat, but give me a pork shoulder anytime.
Yeah, I have a Traeger. That thing's awesome.
A what?
A Traeger.
What is that? Like a June oven?
It's like a pellet smoker.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, like those like green egg ones. Type.
Dude, you should check into the June oven.
What is it?
The June oven.
Yeah, what is that? Like a
dude, it does everything you want it to do. Like you can set it, like put your dinner in there, set the temperature. You can visually watch it when you're not at home or whatever. And I mean, it cooks just about anything. It's an air fryer.
What's something like that cost?
I want to say it was probably. I want to say it was $500 or $600.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but like, my dad loves cooking, and he's older, so he can't break out the smoker all the time. So he decided to get the June oven, so it's in the kitchen on the counter. So I mean, it's sizable. It's a little bit bigger than a microwave, but you can put anything you want to in it, dude. It's got plenty of room. It's beautiful.
It sounds fantastic.
Yep.
With a pickle.
Good God. Number 3. Find underwears without shit stains in front.
But that's rough.
Yes, underwires. Find underwires without shit stains.
Imagine having to open a pickle jar with crappy underwear.
Oh Lord. Good
Like,
Lord Almighty. Good Lord of mercy.
oh Lord.
Lord of mercy. Oh man, that's disgusting.
Oh. Cool deal.
Number 2.
Here you go, ladies.
Beat Bernie Smells
For the ladies.
in a double bicep pose. Oh,
Nice.
Lord Almighty. Wow. Number 1 thing that Ernie can't do. Go crafting from Nicolina's thighs.
Oh, the sign off is funny.
Yeah. Oh God.
It's beautiful, man.
Wow.
Ernie started doing that again recently. Like he's just, those signs and the the hand gestures are just crazy.
Yep.
You know,
Definitely.
go ahead.
Oh, you're good, man.
What I was gonna say. Crafting through Nicolina's thighs. Nicolina, are you in here tonight? She's usually in bed by the time we go on live. So
Oh no, it's Friday, man.
it is Friday.
Oh, Friday
Ernie
night.
didn't know that. Candace Wells had to tell him it was Friday.
That's
Right.
true.
Friday, you dumbass.
And that's how stupid you are.
Dude, I called him out for running down the highway, dude. That was beautiful.
Well,
He's
see,
like, I know I'm bad.
right, exactly. That's how you know. That's how you know it's bad. Is like when she goes, I've had my problems before, but I've never done that.
Right.
Ran 5150. Says got to grind that pelvis.
It's actually it is sad that he would have a mental break to do that, but so that's the thing. Do you know how much of a jerk you have to be for people to still make fun of you when you have psychotic episodes?
Mm-hmm.
Like that is a rare find because Ernie is fair game because of when he's not having mental breakdowns or whatever he has, he's scamming people.
Yep. Dude, he's always on the offensive. He always has people in his sights preying on them. Always. That's how he survives. That's his survival instinct, is to scam and to manipulate. That's what he does.
Yeah.
I'll say this. That's all I've seen. A lot of people are like, man, he wasn't that bad. All I've seen is the bad, so I can't really judge the entire thing. But I can tell you, my experience through a lot of these people reaching out to us has really gave me a different view. I used to really sympathize with him over his mental issues, and the fact that he won't go get help, and the fact that he keeps putting more people on that list.
But this has nothing to do with his mental issues.
No, but no, I used to have that soft spot, is what I was saying.
Sure, yeah, no, I know.
And after seeing all these victims and hearing what the hell he's doing to them, I don't have any sympathy. None. That's why people are like, why you hate him so bad? Dude, if you knew what I knew about him, you'd probably be reacting a lot worse than Matt Kemper is. Because I'm being very reserved, and anybody that knows me knows this is a fact. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of his bullshit. That's why I don't mind calling people like Nicole Pace, Ernie. That's why I did it, dude. She's got 4 kids, man. And you put her in your sights, and all you do is run through people and use them. You think if I can help it, that I'm going to stand by and watch it? Hell no. You can say, I'm going to sue you, and I'm going to put restraining order on you, and I'm going to arrest you, dude. You ain't doing shit. But you're about to be in a lot of trouble. That whole karma train that I promised a year ago is right around the corner. Right around. So
Wait, what is it?
what is what?
What train?
Karma Train.
Damn, I gotta give me some of those. I gotta give me some of
Thank
them.
you.
Here it comes. It's barreling.
It is, dude. Like he's the one that created it.
Right.
He wanted that spotlight. We was like, all right, you want this spotlight? Well,
So
it's
are
going
you
to be
saying-
what gets you.
Are you saying he loaded the Karma train?
Oh yeah, he loaded it up. Period. It's maxed out.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man.
It's on its way.
Oh my goodness.
He's mad. He's scared. Yesterday, when me and the moderators showed up and actually started standing up to his bullshit, he was really triggered right off the bat. Like, he was like, all right, we're going to have you on the list, Spooky, and just going through them and just like.
Would you say
Dude.
that he blew his top?
He went to a dead stare into the camera and changed his voice. I can tell you that. And it was hilarious, dude.
Oh Lord.
Yep. He can't handle it, man. He started all of this for himself. It's like he went to the top of the hill, pushed the boulder, and ran down to the bottom like, all right, I got this.
I don't have a boulder sound, or I'd do it.
Let me play this. This is not his first appearance. It might have this is a little compilation of things, but it might have part of his first appearance in it. But it's pretty cool. Let me play it for you.
It's a cool deal.
It's a cool deal, bro. Cool deal. Not cool. Cool deal, bro.
Cool deal.
COODEAL.
Cool deal, bro.
This cool
Cool
deal.
deal. Cool deal.
Cool. Oh man. Was that the night I was on?
I think so.
Maybe.
That's what you said.
Get up on your car, right? Now wipe their butt on your windshield. Leave you a clue. Because they want to communicate with you.
That's too much DNA.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
So wait, the Sasquatch gets up on your car and wipes his butt?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Leaves a her behind.
He leaves a her behind?
Oh God, that was good.
Leaves a her behind.
You better not be taking a drink when Bernie Smells is on the panel. You will spit it out, I promise.
Hold on. I think he's snorting something, guys.
Bernie Smells is actually a fictional character, or is he? You decide.
He's not fictional.
We got this on the set of Cobra Kai. Do or die. No mercy for you, Jimbo.
Oh, we're friends again.
Was that a shooting star that just went by the screen?
Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
That was a shooting.
Hey, Xander got mad when you called me bro.
Well, he's just mad because I don't put it in his butt.
Leaves a her behind.
There, and there.
Oh God.
That's a cool deal. Cool deal.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
That's what I mean, guys. You got to know the signs and the symbols.
Yeah.
When they leave a hurt.
So that, dude,
That's his trigger. That's his trigger.
a heart.
Heart's his trigger.
I like that when you do that right there, right? Her.
He
Triggered,
must have
guys.
just got a mean ass drain going.
I like how he's cut out some pieces of paper and
Oh,
made them
Lord.
on the hat.
No.
Can we see those very real teeth on your hat, Bernie?
Every time Tina loses a tooth, goes right here. There's three molars.
Dude never disappoints. Never. It's so funny.
I remember that.
You guys join
Yeah,
the
that was a good time,
Friday
dude.
night
That was funny.
Bernie Smells highlight reel. Oh,
Man, I,
broken hearts after Bernie.
that night I had no idea he was coming on to do that, and I was so happy to be a part of that. That was so much fun.
Yeah, it
It was
was.
awesome.
We laughed so hard that night. And
Did you see the one where he gets attacked?
no,
Oh goodness! I'm pretty sure this is it. Let me pull it up.
You talking about the Bernie one or the Ernie
Yeah.
one?
No, Bernie. But Bernie gets
Okay.
attacked. I'm pretty sure it's on this one. Let me check. One day I'm gonna be as fast as you.
At all costs. Got my fake dog tags on. Aye.
We do not own the rights to this music.
Got 15 seconds for the copyright.
Do you? I learned
Yeah.
something else every night, man. Thanks for enlightening me.
Hey,
I thought
Tony,
that was Tony. Is that actually Bernie Smells?
That's right.
what I
Welcome to
tell
the
you
show,
about
Bernie.
earlier today? What did I say in chat?
What's that?
Don't be trying to upstage us, though.
Are those
One
real
of the
life
things
citizens?
is Tina's teeth. Don't tell nobody. One of the things they always told me back in my bounty hunting days at the Waffle House. You get a bagel, you cut it once and butter it twice. So there. So there.
Wow.
Wow. That's right.
Literally.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Oh shit, that was good,
I'm
man.
getting warrants on everybody. I'm getting arrested. You just wait. I got 2 private investigators, 2 FBI in my chat right now. They're watching everybody.
Oh shit.
Everybody knows me knows I'm military, law enforcement.
Oh god.
How many sting operations have you been on today, Bernie?
Well, that's classified.
Of course it is.
I can't tell you. G13 classified.
Oh god.
Scorpion finger gets me.
You got the chat.
Wait.
It up.
I'm sorry.
It's so funny. Bernie's been on here more than I thought. We got all kinds of. I'm gonna have to make it like a complete, like a 10-minute highlight video of nothing but Bernie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
He's good. he's definitely an entertainer for sure.
Yep.
Warrants and restraining orders for Christmas this year, state law. Oh, Sean, did you see where he's coming at you now?
Yeah, you're posted about on his Facebook page.
Yeah, he's posting screenshots where you blocked him. Says you're afraid of him now. He says, "Are you ready?" And you blocked him.
What?
This guy in our chat that is from Ernie's hometown. He knows Ernie, and Ernie's trying to send him threatening messages on Facebook, and I guess Sean blocked him. So now he's
currently
he's currently in our chat. Yeah, he sent him this message the other day, I guess.
I thought he was doing it right now in real time.
No, man, he ain't got the balls.
No, he won't show up here.
If he did, he'd sit in the chat, try to run his mouth for a minute, and then leave like normal.
But I would like to know where he was the night that that fire was set.
Wouldn't everybody?
You know what? I'll tell you this: if you go back and watch it, he dances around where he possibly, I don't know, home. I could have had the kids in bed.
No, the lady, but his girlfriend said that he took her car,
right,
against her will.
Yeah, and he says that she's crazy now. She's Shelby's girlfriend.
Yep, that wasn't during that time.
I didn't know Shelby was an Elvis impersonator.
Not the same woman. That's his ex-wife.
Or or what was it? A magician.
He said, "Thank you very much."
Has he ever had a real job?
Not
He's
long.
had a security job. Yeah, never significant amount of time.
Okay, but he has done like gas station security or something.
He's worked at like other security places, like at prison. He worked at that prison or the halfway house where Eric Rush was assaulted.
Yep.
Is that what was that? The Hay House?
Yeah, the Hay House.
Yep.
That's
somebody said, did he graduate high school?
GED, I think.
Says he's got his GED, and he says he did all 4 years in 1 year. So I don't know. I don't know what that means, really.
So that means no.
Basically. Probably photoshopped.
Most likely.
Yeah.
I mean, never bet for it being real, because you're going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
And Kemper, you just came across him on the internet? Was that how that happened?
Yeah, in one of our community pages for Cott County and Newport. Actually, it was two different ones. They're quite sizable. I'm going to say there's like 7,000 in one, probably 10 or 11,000 in another one. And I mean, it is used for the community, like local businesses, local like handymen, that kind of stuff. Any kind of announcements for the county legislative board meetings. I mean, you name it, dude. I mean, if it has to do with town or county, that's where you went. Well, these suckers kept trying to post their bullshit, this QAnon crap, in those groups. And we're like, oh, really? Well, show us what you did. Because they kept making all these crazy claims. And we're like, show us what you did. And they couldn't. And all of a sudden, they were calling us pedophiles and threatening us. And I'm not one to be bullied. I'm not one to be threatened. I don't care if you've got a gun. I'm going to call your bullshit.
Oh, so it was him.
It was him, Tina, and Xander.
Okay, and they were posted on the community page that you were in on.
Oh yeah, they were trying to insinuate that there was probably a dozen of us that they were calling pedophiles or protectors of pedophiles. Said that we were involved in all kinds of shit. So
wow.
Yep.
Well, that, I mean, yeah. So he kind of came into.
Well, the thing is a lot of those people that they were going at were actually my friends, like people I know, like not just from the internet. Like these are people I grew up around. people that are like my brothers and sisters. Like my family, we moved around a lot, so we weren't close to like cousins, aunts, uncles like that. We pretty much like our church family was a lot of our family. People we went to school with or lived next to, those were our cousins to us. So these fools were going at them.
Yeah.
They were stalking them. They were going by their house numerous times a day. Like, this is the crap. And I was like, no, not happening. And I told him straight up my intentions. Your karma's coming for you. And I'm going to be the asshole that's right there to remind you of it. And people were like, what do you want to see come out of it? And I was like, I want to be able to put money on his books or send him JPEGs. Like, how's it feel, Ern?
Right.
Told you it was coming, Ern. You know, and let him sit there and think about it.
Right.
I don't give a damn, dude.
And so okay, I get it. Now, so he came after you.
Oh,
or
dude,
and your friends.
he posted pictures of my sister and her family, my mother, in threatening ways toward me. Like, I've got all the screenshots of it. Actually, most of it's still posted in those community groups.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, we didn't take it down. We left it there as a reminder. And it got so bad dealing with us that Ernie named 3 of us in that murder for hire tape. So 3 people trolling them made that kind of impact.
And they were just posting QAnon stuff, and you guys were just like, knock it off.
Man, yeah, dude, I grew up in Cott County. I know there's no underground base or tunnels there. I know there's no UFO base or garage, if you will, in Foothills Parkway. I know that they went after local businesses. Like, there's one behind them. They claimed served human meat. Dude, they went after everybody. This is before they even knew Ernie, Tina, and Xander.
And they were just in on the scams.
Oh, dude, Tina is.
What was the point of them doing that though? Like, was there money involved?
Oh, they were going to have a TV show, just like Ernie was going to have a book and a movie about the Ronnie King thing. They were supposed to have had it released last fall, and wouldn't you know it, the trolls ruined that for them. You know, at least that's what they say. Pretty much what happened is they blew all the resources they had to continue doing what they were doing, and so they were having to go to the internet to get fundage. I mean, they already were, but it wasn't that big of a deal until Tina blew through her dad's the inheritance of her dad passing. So, I mean, they bought a bunch of equipment. Ernie got his car, like all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, dude, like nobody in town, because you know how they're always about their T-shirts and hoodies. Nobody in town wanted to deal with them. Nobody did. Like, it got to the point where even the people that did T-shirts on the side from home wouldn't do it.
And that was just because
they know who they are, man. They're known in that town to be what they are.
So they're from your town?
Yeah. I don't live there anymore. I moved away. Literally, I move away, come back to Lansing. And what I do is when I meet, or Ernie comes into my life.
Right. Okay.
That's when it happened. And it was right before the election, during the pandemic, all that stuff. So, man, they were QAnoning it out.
Sure. Right.
I mean, from Save the Children, which was their big thing, which was all part of QAnon. And I'm not saying there's not trafficking. I'm not saying that things aren't happening to children or all kinds of humans, but still the point. I know that these are real things, but I also know that reality is Ernie does not do anything but scam. He has taken people's money by using this sensitive ass subject, and he knows it. Just like tonight, him doing the whole thing with Candace and bringing up Summer, like all that stuff, dude. Like, we weren't going to put up with it. He kept doing it.
Yeah, well, I had no idea that like they came into your life like that. I had no clue.
Yep. So, like I said, I'm not. Man, I was assaulted as a child.
It's personal.
Well, I mean, I was assaulted as a child for 2 years, dude.
Oh wow.
And he sits there and calls me a pedo.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You know what I mean? So it's like, dude, it makes me sick because I am a victim.
Yes, you are.
But whenever you have a douchebag like Ernie playing on those emotions, something that you really feel because you are a victim, you got this asshole doing this.
Yeah.
It makes it a different kind of mission, dude.
Sure.
It's almost like you are protecting children by dealing with this guy, because all he does is try to get kids removed from their parents' custody. He manipulates people in these situations. I mean, we have shown that there is strong evidence to say Ernie manipulated in the Ronnie King situation. Strong evidence. This is what he does. He manipulates. So
he's
I
well,
don't
like
play
I
that
said.
game, man. It's personal.
Oh
You do
yeah,
that.
no, I
It's
totally.
almost like you're trying to assault me as a kid.
Oh look, I know why you guys
know?
do this. Trust me. It's not a. I know people say things to you guys like, oh, you're picking on them, you're doing this. Both of your lives have been affected by him negatively, intentionally by him.
Yeah.
And he does it to many people. He just kind of goes down the line. And we just pray the fakes get exposed. That's the best way to deal with these kind of people, is to let people know what they're capable of, what they've done in the past, and what they'll do in the future. And the fact that, Kemper, that you suffered that kind of tragedy as a child, that nobody should have to deal with, and for him to turn around and call you something like that will gut you, and it will make you mad. So
it does. It makes you, extremely irate. Like, and people are like, man, why do you hate him? That's why. All of those reasons. So any creator, any other panel that wants to know why, this is why. Go back and listen to what I said. He is a predator at all stages and all levels. That's all he does is prey.
You guys are.
I've seen too many people having it happening to them, people that I cared about. So, yeah, it became very personal. You put pictures of my mother up, that's personal.
Very.
That's why I don't care to ask Ernie, why were you banned from your father's funeral? That's why I don't care. Because it's a fact. Your family loves you that much, Ernie.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That sizes up the whole situation.
I'm not asleep.
Do what?
North Carolina Princess says Jimbo's asleep. I'm not asleep.
Oh, we were just dealing with some heavy stuff right now. Come on now. Work with me.
Yep.
Look, I'm
It's
giving
real.
signs and symbols.
It's real.
Yep.
And Kemper's been, I mean, it hurts him that happened. I don't blame him for 1 second. And it seems like his victims come in all shapes and sizes.
Yep. They do. They do.
Yeah, and the good thing, talking about him being exposed, and eventually he's going to have to, face what he's done and pay for what he's done. This day and age, with social media and everything online and everything is videoed, that's going to come back and be very helpful in what comes his way. All these threats that he makes, like, he can dirty delete them all he wants, but they're there, they're recorded, we have them, and they're not these fake screenshot things he posts up and says, well, take a screenshot. I'm taking that as a threat. Well, you can take anything as a threat, but when you literally tell somebody you're going to beat them until they're lifeless, that's a real threat. And if anything happens to that person, then you got video.
I mean, he went to the extreme with his threats too, dude. Like that one day, he talked about plucking his eyes out and everything.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah, man. And then this is what he do. It's what he's always done.
He gets ugly and does that graphic, disgusting, I'm going to do all this to you and reach down in your soul and pluck these out and do this. And then, but you go back and listen to the stories he told about Ronnie King that didn't even happen. Like the things he said were present on the body or that were done to the body that weren't true, but it's coming from the same type of imagination that is going to reach down deep into Benny's soul and pull out his ribs and beat his eyeball sockets together and fork them out with, same type thing, just a little bit different scenario. And I think all that ties together, man. Like, especially when you're talking about somebody who's not mentally stable and they're saying the same kind of things that they've said for years and they just repeat it in different scenarios. I think it all ties together, comes back around. And he don't like it. He says we're trying to pin his brother's crime on him. And no, we're just pointing out things that have been done, things that have been said, and evidence that was ignored. There's absolutely no way that Shelby's going to get a, get out of jail free card and free Shelby's not going to happen. That's not even, people.
Yeah, that was
there's
one of the things he was trying to say last night.
Yeah, there's people that, that'll try to run with that and say that kind of thing, but it's not going to happen. But
we tried to say we had a petition going for it.
Yeah, that's just made up in his little brain, man.
Yeah, that's why all of us were in this chat or in that lady's chat. Like, no, we do not. We've never had such thing. Like, of course, you know how we do, man. And then he, come on up, chicken shits.
And then he'll call these officials. He'll call police stations, lawyers' offices, CPS. The first thing he leads with is, "Hello, ma'am. I'm Ernest Shell. I'm the operations director of Rescue Our Children. We go around the country rescuing children, and we are very noble and great thing. And these people are coming against us to try to make sure we cannot rescue and help children. What's wrong with these people?" And just because that name, Rescue Our Children, he tries to pull that stuff in and cover his.
It's an attention grabber, man.
Yeah, it covers his sins with it.
Well, that's what he did on that phone call tonight.
Yeah.
He brought up Jesus and he brought up Summer. And what he does is he uses vulnerable situations and people. So the thing about it is whether or not you're doing something for kids, just you throwing it out there like that is a sword. And people who would be suspicious of you immediately have to back off, because what he does is be like, well, you got something against rescuing exploited children? And you're going, well, no, but well, that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
And then that's he's weaponizing the child angle.
Yep.
And it's not cool.
No, man, he does that kind of, like I said, he has weaponized DCS, dude. Like, there was a guy in Cott County that they literally called DCS on him 9 times. 9 times. Trying to make it where he loses custody of his daughter so her mother can move out of state with her. That's the kind of shit they do. And this guy, hardworking guy, trying to support his family, be a good father, and he's having to deal with these freaks.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the story. It's always, 99% of the time, it's good people. They might be in a bad situation, and Ernie gets in that way. Like, he has different ways of doing it. It don't matter how strong you think you are. You show him weakness, he's going to use it.
Right.
That's what he do.
Right.
So, I mean, these are all good people. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're suffering because of Ernie and Tina and Xander.
Josh, does your hat say Hooters Racing? I believe it does. Yes. I think so.
Yeah, it does. I wore this one time. I got an email from somebody. I was on a live stream, and this was an old sponsor hat from like a podcast.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, the lady that emailed me didn't think so.
My family's favorite restaurant, all my kids, my wife, and myself, is Hooters. We love it. You know, it's awesome.
It's a race car hat, but yeah, I get it. But right, I know it's tone deaf.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know,
but yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm playing with the buttons. I can't help it. I'm like a kid with a new toy. I like to check this out. And you really can't play with the buttons in StreamYard unless there's people in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they Hooters does have fantastic wings.
Oh yeah.
I love hot wings.
I always, which they don't have it around here anymore, but I always used to get the buffalo chicken dip. I love that.
It's not hard to make, man.
Cam box.
Yeah, they show up all the time, not like everywhere. Yeah, hot wings are.
Damn.
That's messed up.
That's a string of them.
Why is there so many? Where they? Is it just the same one over?
It's probably Earn.
They're attracted to Kemper.
It's a grinder.
Those bots, the grinder.
It's my grinder account trying to find
grinder bots.
You look like a grown-up version of Bobby from
That's good. That's good stuff.
No, I don't like crawfish. I don't like seafood at all.
Me either.
I'm not even a little.
Dude, my first job was cleaning seafood, dude. I'm not a fan.
Dude, my first job was working in a Japanese restaurant doing dishes, which was all sushi and crap.
Yep.
Sucked. Where did you
do what?
Where did you work at your first job?
I worked at a place called T-Bones that changed ownership and it became Austin Steakhouse. And there's they have them in Charleston, Savannah, I want to say Albany, Columbia. It's just up. It's on the coast right there in the Carolinas, in Georgia. Yeah. So, but we were right there in Savannah. My job was cleaning fish, cleaning shrimp, cutting beef, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't. Everything that's seafood just literally to me tastes like the bottom of the ocean.
I don't like seafood.
It's got that gamey sense to it, just like fish or deer and turtle.
Since when is the smell of fish good?
I was telling Kimber my favorite seafood is hush puppies.
Yep, Cheddar Bay biscuits, by God.
I would have thought that there would have been one person up here that liked seafood, and I'm happy to know that you all share that.
I was gonna say I go to Red Lobster and I get the chicken strips.
That's dude. But they probably use the oil that they fry the other crap.
It does suck, yes. That's why I don't go to Red Lobster.
Yeah, it smells like seafood in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Same here, Scotty. Scotty doesn't eat anything that swims. Neither do I.
People are like, "Oh, have you ever had frog legs?" Like, no.
I have. I mean, okay, I'll say this. I don't even eat chicken wings, so I'm not going to mess with a frog leg.
You don't eat chicken wings?
No. Boneless, yeah. And that's very seldom. Very seldom.
Why don't you eat chicken legs?
I got a thing with texture, gristle, fat, and there's too much of that shit with meat. That's why I like cutting into a bunch of vegetables, doing like a stir fry with some chicken broth or something. You know, that
I
kind
was
of shit.
I was kidding about you being a soy boy, but now I'm not.
Now you own it.
Are you a vegetarian?
No, man. I mean, I eat beef, I eat pork, I eat bacon. I just don't eat a lot of it, man. Like I'm more of a pasta, potato,
Sure.
just that kind of shit. Like I'll eat nachos with shredded beef on it and stuff like
You're
that.
neither
I just don't
surf nor turf.
do I.
You're neither surf nor turf.
Not really, no.
You're soy. Like, would you order a chef salad somewhere? Is that your thing?
No. The only time I'll do a salad is if they got a salad bar, and they got to have particular things on it for me to even do it. So,
But you like boneless wings, but you don't like anything with a bone in it.
I don't like doing all that work for that little bit of reward, man.
See, I think that's all part of the
Because
process.
I mean, I see people suck that shit off the bone, dude, and there's gristle and everything. I can't fuck with that gristle.
Gross.
You don't have to eat the gristle.
It's still having it in my mouth. Period.
Yeah.
I don't want that shit. Nuh-uh. Nope. No, I'll sit down to. I like going to hibachi and doing like filet mignon and the salmon, like the combo. I'll sit down and do that, but filet is really lean.
Right.
It's just expensive. Like I used to go to a place called Horrocks here. Wonderful place. It's more produce than anything, but they got like their own microbrewery. They got their own coffee roasting. Like they're awesome. But I would go in there and I would buy the entire filet and have the butcher cube it up. And I would take that like camping or whatever and just throw that into a frying pan, fry it up, do mid-rare on it, and go with it.
You know what I got like within the last year? I got really good at cooking was omelets.
Oh, cooking what?
Omelets.
Omelets? Oh yeah, dude.
I've got it down. Like I've got it down.
Yeah.
I could open an omelet chalet right now.
Well, I was gonna say, man, I've worked restaurant the majority of my life. So like I worked 10 years at Cracker Barrel as a cook and a server.
Oh, okay.
So like cooking pancakes, omelets, that kind of stuff. I can get down, and I'm fat and I'm a stoner. So inventing outside the box at your workplace so it's not so boring. That was fun, man. Making banana split pancakes and shit like that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Fat and a stoner. Well,
dude, I would do loaded like
you got everything going for you.
Do what?
I said, look at you. You got everything going for you.
So awesome.
That's awesome, dude. I like cooking all kinds of stuff.
My dad taught me at the age of probably about 6 or 7 how to cook. He's like, you're going to be able to do for yourself. You ain't going to have people around for you all your life. And he wasn't lying. But my dad's the one that taught my mom how to cook when they got married.
Oh, really?
He likes to cook. Yeah, I mean, he's the one that has the June oven and all that. Yeah, man.
I like it. I like to cook too. It started with probably within the last 10 years. I was like, yeah, I like ribs. Like I smoke ribs. I mean, I've really just.
I'll tell you what I find rewarding is making your own pasta and doing like your own Alfredo cream sauce. I mean, that from scratch. Like my nephews can do that.
Really?
My dad's homeschooled them all their life, so that's part of what they learn is how to cook and all that kind of stuff. Yep.
River Blue says you can put bacon in pancakes. You can put anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, there is a restaurant here in Lansing called the Golden Harvest, and they specialize in breakfast food. They're only open until about 3 in the afternoon. Huh?
That'd be my kind of restaurant.
Oh, dude. Like they
one
had it, like they had Captain Crunch pancakes. They had a breakfast called the Mother Trucker that was a huge side of biscuits and gravy, 3 eggs, choice of sausage, and they had their own in-house sausage. They had spicy and regular, and it was the size of like a chopped steak. like
Glenn
good
Jenkins,
half
I can
pound
cook
patty.
anything.
But yeah, man, it was awesome, dude. I mean, they just reopened. They'd been closed down because of the pandemic, but dude, it's just go and Google it, man. It was part of one of the Triple D episodes up here, just like Meat Barbecue. Meat Barbecue is awesome. It's like a heavy metal restaurant, but they specialize in doing Southern barbecue.
Yeah,
Gwen,
Tina, you're right.
Gwen Jenkins wants to know if I cook. Absolutely. My wife and I, when we were in high school, her mom wouldn't let us date. So my senior year, and she was a sophomore, we ran away together. And she didn't know how to cook, but I did because my dad was a raging alcoholic. So I did a lot of the cooking myself.
It's a nice little
growing up.
twist in the story.
And yeah, but yeah,
Not just an alcoholic, a raging one.
Oh, he was always drunk, man.
I hate that. That's
it's
sad.
always. I mean, he wasn't physically abusive, but he was just always drunk, and it was
sad
bad.
to see. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I can cook anything. Breakfast, omelets, pancakes, lasagna, homemade pizzas.
Yeah, there you go.
And I make my own dough. I don't buy the junk.
I love to cook, like
Yeah.
especially for myself. Like if it's just me.
Oh, dude, you can get down better that way, dude. You ain't got to worry about everybody else's taste.
It was just me for dinner tonight, and I got to I just fried a hamburger in the frying pan with a little chipotle sauce, and a little side salad, Kemper style.
Yeah.
And, it was just a nice little, and you only got one pan to clean when you're done.
Right. That's the key, man. The dishes is the part I hate about cooking.
Arkansas is a cook right here. Like, check this out. She can make a mean or a good ramen noodle spread in a tater chip bag.
Dude, Arkansas has been around for a while. Like, pretty much the whole time I've been on YouTube, she's been, in my chat, and I think she mods for me too. She's fantastic.
You think she mods? I saw her. That's what I was saying the other day. I was in somebody's chat.
Sure she does.
Was it maybe the Justice, the one who got on to Ernie, I think, for playing
Chief of Justice?
Yeah, and I think she was a mod for them. And I was in there for just a second. There was, like it's a huge channel, and I saw her in there mod, and I was like, "That's cool, man."
Well, so the thing is, I sometimes forget because she has a wrench after her name, no matter what, and so, but yeah. Anyway, we were talking about the true crime community one time and how like there's not very many people in the true crime community that don't have felonies that, and I was like, well, I don't have a felony. And she puts in the chat. It was so funny. She goes, Josh thinks he's better than all of us because he doesn't have any felonies.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Don't hang around with Ernie. You'll get some, man.
Oh,
He'll
man,
make
I
sure
laughed
of it.
so hard when she said that. It still makes me laugh.
What are you sorry for?
That's funny.
Hawaiian hula girl. What are you sorry for?
Probably your raging alcoholic father.
Oh yeah, probably so. It's okay. And I think honestly, that made me who I am today, and made me want to make sure my kids have every single thing in the world I could possibly give them, and I think that's got a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I laughed so hard when she said that, and I can't remember who it was, but somebody was like, they were calling me a wussy or something, and they're like, "You probably never even been arrested." And I was like, I didn't know that was a bad thing. And Arkansas always says like, "You've never even been arrested." She still says that to me.
Well, I don't have a felony at all, but Ernie was like, "What's on your record?" I was like, "I've got 3 marijuana charges for possession." And like he was trying to build it up to be nothing.
You got 3 of them?
I got 2 in Michigan and 1 in North Carolina.
And those are not the places to get them.
Over a span of like 6 years, I think 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but like,
you guess if you can tell who it is. I
Yeah.
have no criminal record.
He will be soon.
That's Ernest Maxwell.
Absolutely.
I
Ernie Mac.
have no criminal record. I have no convictions, Jimbo.
What kind of charge is that? Like what do they? Is it just a fine that you have to pay
For which?
For possession of
Marijuana? Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time was in North Carolina. I had to pay $110 fine. In Michigan, I got in trouble within 9 months of each other. The first time, it was I had 2 bags on me, so they were trying to get me with intent, and so it ended up getting pled down to simple possession. But my second charge, I got sentenced for while I was on probation for the first one, so things were a little bit easier on me. I had to do 5-panel drug test randomly 3 times a week. Do breathalyzer 3 times a week. I had to do 12-step meeting for 180 straight days. I had to make one or I'd get violated. Like, dude, they had me pinned to the wall. I mean,
just for some pot.
yeah, dude. And the thing is they are supposed to start expunging those records, but the pandemic hit right when because legalization happened up here. So Grant
Now,
Whitmer,
do they expunge those on their own, or do you have to go in and file some kind of paperwork to get it?
No, what they do is if it's a non-violent marijuana possession that's a misdemeanor, they're supposed to just wipe it clean.
Okay.
They were the state was supposed to go through and start doing that right after we legalized up here, and the pandemic hit, so they had bigger fish to fry than.
Well, so the worst part about that is that you can get caught with weed and do more time in jail than a child predator.
Mm-hmm. You can.
It happens a lot.
Well, see, Michigan took away that problem up here. Period.
Yes, legal now.
Yep. You can grow 12. You can have 12 plants. You can have 10 ounces of weed, 10 grams of concentrate on your person. In your car, you can only have 2.5 ounces of weed and 5 grams, I think, of concentrate.
He's got a flash card in his wallet.
Kemper is the resident marijuana expert.
Well, I mean, not for nothing. For 5 years, between it was like 2011, 2015. I was a medical marijuana grower, so that was my livelihood for quite a few years, dude. There's a reason why instead of being called Kemper, I've been called hemp whore. I mean, seriously, everybody that knows me knows 2 things directly about me. 1, I'm a pothead. 2, I love Ohio State Buckeyes, and they will tell you that. That's the identifiers. Oh, is that Ohio State loving?
Dude, but see, you're not even you're not even from where I'm from. You don't even know who you're talking to.
I don't even know where you're from.
How fast were you going when you got your speeding ticket last year? That's the key. That's to tell if you're really a hardened criminal or just a, slap on the wrist kind of gal.
Remember, if you are the weed head you say you are,
yes, sir,
then you'll know exactly where I live.
Well, I don't. What is it legal where you're at?
Yes.
Okay, so you're either in Colorado or in California.
I'm in California, but specifically.
Oh, you're in the Emerald Triangle.
Yeah, dude, I'm in Humboldt County.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, one of my good friends actually lived out there for 3 years, and all he did was harvest.
It's the pot capital of the world.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the movie called Homegrown.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yep. Dude, I seen that back right when it first came out. Yeah, I was an avid High Times reader. Now I read all kinds of different publications because there is more now.
It's been legal here for a really long time.
Yep.
Medical especially, but now recreationally. But even before that, nobody got pinched for weed.
Right. Yeah, it was almost like it didn't exist.
You just couldn't arrest everybody. You stop so many people in a day. Everybody's got pot on them. They're not going to fill the jail up.
Right.
With that.
Unfortunately, there are issues with our justice system on what you said, that a predator gets less time than a pothead. Yeah, that's very true. There's a lot of people that are sitting in jail for nonviolent crimes, and there's people that are out of jail that have multiple violent crimes. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's all screwed up with the.
Yep. Now, I will say Predator Hunter Nation talks about this subject, but they always leave out the fact that they are the predators that they keep talking about they're hunting. That's the problem. That's why we go after them, because they are predators. You prey on me, I'm going to turn around and bite back.
Well, I think that's fair, though. I mean,
Yeah.
So you're saying right now, officially, you would bite Tina.
No, I wouldn't. Not even with your mouth.
You ain't getting my mouth, boy.
Not even with your mouth.
Dude, I've been around her, and I know that she smells. So I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I mean, Dirt Tack is correct.
You've been around her?
Oh yeah. They have a hemp store, hemp/kratom/ local artists and stuff like that. Like they sell coffee mugs that locals make and that kind of stuff. That's what they sell in there. And me being
I think I smell fun.
the plant lover that I am, when they opened up, I had to go check it out.
Plant lover, salad eating plant lover.
No, I was talking about more about Mary Jane, but but yeah, dude, like the store was trashy. Their pets were inside, all over everything. Their litter boxes, right around where you're at. Like your cat shitting next to my medicine, dude. Like that don't make sense to me. Because I mean that's the way I see it. CBD and kratom, that's a medicine. It's medicinal. That's why people use it. I use kratom every day. If I didn't, I would probably still be a pillhead.
You
pillhead.
You
boy.
You let your
used to,
cat
man.
take a dump in your weed?
Do what?
It's
You let your cat take a
great
dump in
that you were able to
No.
beat that, man.
No, I'm saying
Whatever it takes. Yeah, I mean, you had that problem, but marijuana, like, it's not something I've ever even tried, but most people I know have used it, and a lot of people still do, and it's definitely something that's being more normalized, and it's definitely something that helps people away from those narcotics that are so bad and destroying people's lives and families.
Well, I think alcohol is
proud
probably
of
the
you
worst thing ever.
from narcotics for as long as you have been.
I think alcohol causes more problems than anything. Any
Alcohol.
and is very accessible.
It's yeah. I mean, why do you think that they got rid of it during Prohibition? I mean, it was a major problem. The problem was it just created this massive underbelly of crime, and but alcohol is way worse than marijuana has ever been. I read once that it said 48% of all emergency calls are alcohol related.
I'm not surprised, dude.
48 or 47%. Wow.
Well, working at the rehab center, like there were times we had people came in there like just annihilated drunk. Okay, you couldn't really tell it except for the fact that they were slow motion. And I'm talking about, man, they were blowing high numbers to the point we had to call ambulances because we didn't want to be liable for their condition because they were on our property. Like, dude, I've seen so much shit from alcohol. It's ridiculous. That and opiates.
Yeah, and they kind of go hand in hand. But I mean, alcohol is so much easier to get than pills.
Yep.
You just walk into just about any store and buy it. Even if you're not old enough, you can just hand somebody old enough the money and say, "Hey, buddy, here's your $10. Go buy me some, a 6-pack or
I was
pint
doing that
of-
when I was 15, man.
I have a cousin who's my age, and he started drinking, fairly young, early 20s, and he's 36 now. And every morning, and he has no money. He lives in a little mother-in-law unit at his mom's house. And every morning he gets up, scrapes together some change, and goes and gets like a pint of this really cheap vodka called Taka. And it's basically rubbing alcohol.
It just sounds nasty.
Oh, it's awful. Drinks it all, falls asleep, gets up, goes back to the store and does it again. And this has been going on now but in between spurts of like psychoticness, he does this just constantly. But the problem is, like, he thinks that he just smokes pot. And it's like, no, dude, you literally do everything. And the worst of it is the alcohol, because when he tries to quit it on his own, he DTs so bad he seizes.
Yeah.
And
Well, honestly, man,
what the heck? Why would you do that to yourself?
Kratom will take away a lot of DT side effects. I mean, if you know anybody that's trying to get off of pills, meth, alcohol, any of that kind of stuff, suggest them getting Kratom.
Well, I would suggest it to him, except he's not looking to get off of it.
Oh, well.
The court might force him eventually.
Well, I was going to say our local probation department would send people to the store I worked at.
Dude, this guy
to get
got
Kratom because it helps so much, man.
during when COVID started. Okay, somehow he doesn't have a driver's license, but somehow he ends up with like this dirt bike, this little mini, like a 50 class dirt bike, tiny. And he's about the size, he's probably like 5'4", 120 pounds. He's tiny. He got 5 DUIs in 7 months.
Wow.
Didn't even have a driver's license. And because of the pandemic, they weren't locking him up. They would take him to jail, and then let him out the next day, because they weren't arresting any non-violent people.
Man, we had a guy that had 24 DUIs come through that rehab center.
How do you not go to prison for that?
Dude, he had a DUI on a lawnmower. He had one on a tractor. He had one on a horse.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, dude.
Wow. You got a DUI on a horse.
I think he was from La Follette, is where he was from. But yeah, dude.
A DUI on a horse.
It was just a small town, and he would be on his way to the liquor store.
Took a tractor to the liquor store.
Yep. Horse.
And a horse, and got a DUI on a horse.
Yep. I mean, dude, the stories I heard in that place was crazy, man. And most of the people that came to us came from jail.
How do you get it? Have you ever heard of that, Jimbo? Somebody getting a DUI on a horse?
No.
You have now.
Yeah, I did. There was a story in Harlan one time where the guy got a DUI on a riding lawnmower.
No, that's a famous story.
Yeah. No, I mean, legit really happened. Like, I guess there's a song or something with one too, but
there's a few people like on YouTube where that's gone viral before.
Yeah,
I think that
they're like
had
falling
that,
off.
boom lift.
Yeah. Just in all seriousness, though, man, like when people get behind the wheel of a vehicle under the influence of anything, it's.
Well, here's my question. If you're riding a horse, can you instruct that horse to do dangerous things? And it will do it, right?
I'm not.
Like, will it run out traffic? Huh?
I'm not a horse riding expert, but I would think if it obeys your commands well enough, it'll do whatever if it's trained well enough, it'll do whatever you told it to do.
Yeah, that's sad. Yeah. I would assume that it would too, but you're not going to drive your horse into the side of a wall, I don't know if the horse would do that. Like, would a horse run somebody over?
Maybe not, but it might go out and and veer into traffic and cause somebody else to wreck.
Yeah, I gotta look into this. Horse DUIs.
Oh no, horsey DUI. You don't have a horse sound on there with all your sound effects? Come on, man.
I do. I just did it.
Hawaiian Hula Girl, I can make just about anything you need as byproduct from marijuana.
Hey, Willie Nelson, calm down.
No. She was asking if I can make edibles and salve, and I can. I make tinctures. I make RSO. I can make any of that.
See, like
I said, I had two patients that it was actually me and a friend of mine that was growing for. They were stage 4 lung cancer, and just from using our RSO, went in total remission. There's still no cancer. So I mean, it was called compassionate caregiving up here, is what the term was called. But a lot of these local dispensaries were charging way too much money for somebody's medicine. So you had a crew here, probably about 50 growers, that had their bottomed out prices just for patients. You had your people that would get their medical cards for the silliest reasons just so they could, and then of course, when you start doing that, people start seeing dollar signs, and
people are always going to abuse the system, try to make money, and
Yep.
no matter what anything. Just look at Old Ern.
Yep.
Mountain Mama, I do not live in Harlan anymore. I was born and raised there. I actually live in Corbin now.
Jimbo was born in Harlem?
Harlan. I probably did talk to Tex, but
Southside Jamaica, Queens, to be exact.
Yeah, Harlan County. Harlan, Harlan.
Nah, you look like a Harlem boy.
I grew up in Harlem.
Harlem, yeah.
Harlem.
I heard you.
Harlan.
Harlem.
Kentucky. Corbin, actually, fun fact, is the birthplace of Kentucky Fried Chicken. The very first Kentucky Fried Chicken is like 4 miles from my house.
Good stuff, too.
Almost on the same road. There's one turn. So, yeah.
Do you have you don't have a lot of KFCs in in that town?
It's not a real big town, but there's one. There's one in Corbin. There's one in London. One in Barberville. They're all about 10 miles apart.
See, I like Popeyes.
I like Popeyes chicken too.
I'm a Popeyes.
Chicken for Popeyes.
Yeah, I like.
I'm gonna say Churches and Popeyes and
Churches is good. Yeah.
Zaxby's is good.
Have you ever eaten at Jack's?
No.
It's there's a lot of them in Alabama. It's a great place to get chicken and breakfast.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's awesome. As Dick Vitale would say, it's awesome with a capital A. Yes, that is where justified, not unjustified. It was justified. It wasn't actually filmed there, but that's the setting of the series was in Harlan, Kentucky. Yes.
I believe wasn't Colonel Sanders a Kentucky colonel?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think when Colonel Sanders was, it was like a more honorable type thing. Now I think just about anybody can be. You just have to get somebody who's already a Kentucky colonel to nominate you, and then you pay the fees.
Well, I think you can go on to the website, and it's got a place where you can nominate or something like that.
I know you have to be nominated by a Kentucky colonel, somebody who's already a colonel. I know Chris Lewis, the guy that Ernie brags about having a hand in putting him in jail.
Yeah.
The piece of crap that he calls all the time, says he's a big piece of crap.
The one that Ernie.
That's who nominated Ernie to be a Kentucky colonel.
Yeah.
And you see how much Ernie reciprocates the love.
Did you know Colonel Sanders shot somebody?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he was protecting his business and gave him a pop.
Now, the original Kentucky Fried Chicken, he sold chicken there. There was a hotel, like a couple of rooms, I guess, and a gas station.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it's like a little museum now. It's pretty cool. It's not big, but it's like a fast food restaurant, but it's got some of the old original dishes and pots and pans that were there. It's pretty awesome. If you like that kind of thing, that kind of fast food history.
Yeah, see, he's a colonel that actually popped a cap in somebody, though.
Yeah.
Don't mess with my chicken, boy. Pow!
Well, there's this one colonel that we've been talking about may have popped a cap in somebody.
And possibly set a fire.
Yeah.
Possibly set somebody up in it.
There's a preponderance of evidence. I've always wanted to say that.
Preponderance?
Preponderance of evidence.
It was fun making him dance around with that alibi last night, though, man. Really was.
Wasn't it?
Dude.
Oh, did you play that part?
Don't think he
No,
did.
I didn't screen record that. I didn't screen record that.
Dude, it's like 3 hours long, bro.
Yeah, but it's good. It's entertaining. What's so funny is he keeps getting mad, Josh. Like he'll get mad when we dominate him and we dunk on him, and then he'll leave. And then he'll come back and show up. Are you gonna let me in the chat?
I got a good comeback.
Yeah, then he'll come back and then he'll leave again. And he comes back, and he leaves again. And as soon as he leaves, he's right in the chat, running his mouth. Like, why didn't you just stay on panel, big man?
How long did he live with you for? Webcam's back.
Yeah, he's never more than like a month at a time.
That's a long time, though, dude.
But over the course of 20 years, he probably stayed with me a good 10 years at least.
Really?
Not continuously, but
Yeah, but accumulated time.
Yeah.
Wow.
long
And
time,
so I mean, wow. And he'll never be invited back for Thanksgiving?
Hell no.
Nope.
What about Kemper? Is
No.
Kemper invited?
Man, he can come this Thanksgiving.
Are you
I
gonna
wish he'd
do
come
it?
for Easter.
Are you going to make a salad?
I grew up in Loyal. Where was that fire at? Do you know? Was it Old Loyal or New Loyal? Sunshine. It's a tiny little community there in Harlan. That's where I grew up in Loyal. I
Are
grew up
you-
in Old Loyal.
Wait, are you in Kentucky?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
By the way,
sir.
the Kentucky Wildcats lost.
Yeah, thank you.
Just reminding you.
Life goes on.
I love Kentucky basketball because so many good players come from there.
Yeah.
One of my favorites, Jamal Ashburn, man.
He's my all-time favorite cat, Jamal and Rex Chapman. I'll tell
Dude,
you
I
though,
like. Yeah.
for about 45 minutes after that game last night, you would not have wanted to speak to me.
Well, is Anthony Davis just a legend in Kentucky?
He delivered our last championship. He was a great player.
Man,
One and done.
can you imagine a freshman that's like 6'11", and he literally won the championship single-handedly?
Oh no! He didn't win it single-handedly.
Yeah, dude, that game, the other team scored like 40 points because of him.
Anthony Davis.
Do you remember that championship game? It was so low scoring.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist went number 2 in the draft. They're the only teammates ever to go 1 and 2 in the draft.
Right, but Anthony Davis was like player of the year. He was at SEC or whatever, player of the year. He was the best player on that team by far.
Oh, he was the best player. He was the number 1 pick in the draft, but
The best player in the country.
the number one pick in the draft usually is the best player in the country.
I'm just saying, Michael Gilchrist can frig off.
Now you're making me look up this damn championship game. Surely it wasn't that bad, was it? I think the championship game was actually pretty close, wasn't it?
I don't know if it was close, but nobody scored much because of the defense.
I know he only scored like 2 points, but he played great defense.
Yeah, because he had like 10 blocks.
He had a lot of blocks and good rebounds, and one really significant block. That's why I don't think it was. I can't even remember who they won the championship over. That's what a great fan I am, huh?
No, it was a while ago.
Oh goodness. But yeah, Anthony Davis is definitely one of my favorites. Ever.
Yeah.
Of course, when you on that significant of a team, that kind of stands out. And he was the best player on the team for sure. Best player for sure.
He was insane.
Yeah,
insane.
So-
He was freaking nature.
most people really don't know. Like like you said, he was 6'11", but like he took a growth spurt like between his freshman and sophomore year, I think.
Yep.
From sophomore and
6'2"
junior.
to 6'11".
But he was like 6'2" and a point guard
Right.
up
That's
until
what makes him special.
halfway through his high school career. And that he had those handles and the guard skills, and then he became 6'11". So it was just perfect. Perfect.
He's an amazing player. He gets hurt so much.
If he
Sucks.
could just stay healthy. Yep. If he could just stay healthy.
Dude, I mean, honestly, that's the same thing that happened with Greg Oden. He just didn't ever get a chance to get out of college with it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they beat Syracuse. It was
Dude, if he would have stayed healthy, he could have been something.
So was Sam Bowie.
Kentucky beat Kansas 67-59.
Kansas, yeah.
That wasn't that long ago.
It was 2012.
Yeah. 10 years ago, Kemper.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But what were his stats? I bet people hate when we talk about sports.
They do. They hate it. We need to just start our own sports channel and just shoot the crap about sports maybe once or twice a week.
That's always fun.
Yeah. Because you can never get enough opinions, and nobody hardly ever agrees on anything.
Well, Kemper and I agree that Emmitt Smith suck.
He's the worst football
I
player.
never said he sucked. I think there's other running backs that were better. So
Thanks for catching my back, Kemper.
don't set me out like that, dude.
So funny.
I'm just waiting for him to start talking shit.
I hate it when you guys start talking about sports.
Oh, I know.
Gosh, dang it.
We don't mean to.
Now, it is a full moon out tonight, and if anybody see Ernie running through your backyard like Teen Wolf, let us know if you can picture or silver bullet. Oh no, that's not a threat. That's not a threat. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, little fella.
Lord God Almighty.
Lord Almighty.
Lord Almighty.
Lord Almighty.
Yeah, he was talking about. You want to know why they call it Tales of the Locken? And he started talking about how his family's up in Wisconsin, where the beast, like the dog creature that's at Bray Road, and he's trying to pull that bullshit again, dude. I swear. It was either yesterday or today he did that.
For real?
Yes, I swear to you,
Hey,
man.
listen, I just got a message. Let me read this to you guys and see if you're familiar with it, Kemper. I don't know. Didn't know if you knew this or not, but a lady that needed to get to Michigan for a court on a kid's case, Ernie took up money because her truck was tore up on the way there. So he acted like he would cover it until the twit picked a fight with her this morning, saying nasty stuff to her and pulled her funding.
Oh.
Do what? Wow.
Always with the scams.
Yeah. I mean, leave a lady stranded on the side of the road? I mean, after you said you would help her?
That's sick.
You must have found out she was working for us.
Oh.
On the inside.
Yeah, and those road mods they were
like it.
those road mods they were talking about too. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
They said we got 2 rogue mods.
Yeah. He's got. Do we have 2, or that we have 2 working in theirs?
2 in theirs.
Okay. Yeah, they're.
They I think they swear up and down that Trina's one of them.
He was looking for Trina. You've been doing great work. Thank you for infiltrating the barricade of the safe house that Ernie has over there. Did you know he's putting people in protective custody now, Josh?
Oh, well, look, man, he's got a lot of powers. Does a lot of things.
Hello, Mr. Gumby. How are you? So there, Arkansas.
And he's a werewolf.
Well, he does have that going for him.
Right.
I've always wanted to be a werewolf. I'm jealous.
Now, tell the truth. Did you like Teen Wolf, the original, Michael J.
Yep.
Fox?
I've never seen it.
Oh my God! You've never seen Teen Wolf?
No, I have never seen Teen Wolf.
It's funny because I used a Teen Wolf picture on one of my profiles to troll Ernie with.
We used it on one of those videos I made too. We put.
Oh, did you?
Wolf Teen Wolf was the video was behind, and the voice behind it was Ernie, I think, or either that or it was about the litter of wolves being born. I can't remember.
I do like Michael J. Fox, but
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Back to the Future is probably one of my favorite trilogies, man.
Are you that young a fella, Josh?
I'm 36.
So we're a decade ahead of you.
Are you?
Yep. I'm 49. 49.
Almost a decade and a half, yeah. I'm 29.
You're 29?
Yeah. These people talking about my gray beard. I had to turn my picture off. I'm going to put my Just for Men on tomorrow. Next time you see me, I'm going to be black beard.
You look nice tonight. You looked fine.
Well, thank you, Josh.
You're welcome. No, I don't know if I'm not that young, but I've seen all the Back to the Futures. Does that count?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Teen Wolf, though, that movie probably came out before I was born.
You need to check it out. It really is a good movie, especially if you like Michael J. Fox. Make
well,
sure it's the original.
Yeah.
Wasn't there two of them?
Yeah, the second one has
Bateman or somebody, didn't it?
Yeah, Jason Bateman in it. Let me see when Teen Wolf came.
Yeah, I'm one of those kids that like the Goonies and all that shit too, man. Like Back to the Future is one of my favorites. The Indiana Joneses were good. I loved Rocky. Loved it.
So I don't like any of those. That's all old people stuff.
Hey man, that's what my dad let me watch when I was a kid, so I did.
I've seen
that and the Karate Kids.
I like those.
Teen Wolf came out in 1985, Josh.
I was born at the end of 85, November.
I'm going to pull up a trailer for you.
No, I just it was that movie's 36 years old. Sandlot, yeah, Sandlot's a good one.
Yeah.
November 15th.
Sandlot, is that the You're Killing Me Smalls?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
That's good stuff, man.
Are you ready for this, Josh? A blast from the past.
Yeah, let's go back all the way to my mother's womb.
1985.
Now on Blu-ray. More like 8-track.
Do I need to do the fair use thing on this since it's a trailer?
I don't think anybody cares because it's Teen Wolf.
You never know. You never know.
And it's from
For Michael J. Fox, life hasn't been easy.
Hi. I'm going through changes.
His voice is changing.
Give me a keg of beer.
Is there anything wrong with me?
He's got hair on his chest. He stopped being a boy.
What do you think about to get worked up?
At last, he's become
Scott? Scott Howard? This is your father speaking. Now open this door right this minute.
a wolf.
An explanation is probably long overdue.
Dad, an explanation? Look at me. Look
I
at
didn't know his
you.
dad was a wolf too.
He's always wanted to be something special, but he never expected this.
Then everybody be so
Teen Wolf. He's got style.
There's something different about you. Did you change your hair?
He's got class.
wolf person.
He's got hair all over his body.
Wolves are supposed to be shy.
He's a wolf in teens clothing. And tonight is his night to howl. Teen Wolf, a new comedy with Michael J. Fox, star of Back to the Future.
I find it highly inappropriate that she was attracted to him when he was a wolf. That must have been an 80s thing.
Yeah, the hair on his chest. He kind of reminded me of Ernie there with his little
Wolves aren't
little boy
supposed
body,
to be
you know?
shy.
Oh, he's got a heart on his chest.
That's freaky right there. Yeah, he does got a heart on his chest. And a heart all over his body. Yeah, that was. No, I'm not going to watch that.
Yes, Lost Boys was awesome, Miss Marshall. Loved it.
Although I did like the twist that it runs in his family. That was cool.
Well, I mean,
I've seen all I need to see.
Yeah, I mean that tells you where Ernie brought some of his stories from.
Why was he banned from his dad's funeral?
He turned his brother into murder.
That earned you a ban, huh?
The family thought Ernie was responsible and that Shelby could do no wrong. That goes to speak volumes on how he was looked upon by his family.
Yep.
And so do you think that they think that he did it?
Do I think Ernie?
Do they have suspicions of Ernie?
Me?
No,
his
family.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Suspicions that he was involved.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Not just that he was involved, but that he was the actual perpetrator and that Shelby was set up.
Yep.
Like they believed what Shelby said from the beginning.
Is he capable?
I mean, I never thought so, but it's obviously I didn't know him like I thought I did. Hello, Doug. Welcome to the show tonight, buddy. How are you?
Scary.
Jenny Penny, did you slip in here? I didn't even notice you there. I'm sorry. How are you tonight?
Yeah, they've been chatting it up again tonight, man.
That's because Kemper brought the fire.
Now here in Kentucky, we say far. He brought the far.
Here in Michigan, we call that bud.
Calm down, Snoop Dogg.
Fire gas, you know.
Here he goes again. Here he goes. Took me a friggin' hour to get him quit talking about weed, and here we go back. Down
Josh
to
did it.
Drug school.
What did I do?
Here you go, everybody. This is what I can do. And
Yeah, like you should see I slather it on my thighs and make butter out of it. I call it
was a classic. Doug,
thigh
yes.
butter.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's got a 27% THC concentrate.
Dude, I've got some bud right here that's 34% THC.
Yeah, that's good.
Concentrate that's in the high 90s.
What's the other? 66%?
Ass and.
Well, no, it's just got that many cannabinoid. It's got like 40% cannabinoid count. And it's like 34% THC cannabinoids.
Yeah, because Jimbo knows exactly what that means.
Yeah. What spell cannabinoid?
Don't even get me there, man. Please.
I'm too high, too.
Yeah, man.
You can't spell it. It don't exist.
No, but your cannabinoid receptors is what
Oh my God!
binds to it and gets you high, man.
Your cannabinoid receptor.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop, man. God damn. I'm going to go in here and get me a beer just to friggin' feel like a man again. Cannabinoid receptors are going crazy here. I got to have something.
Yep.
This THC wasn't good enough. The cannabinoid receptors didn't connect to mine very well, nor did it make me high.
Well, I
That's
mean,
herbal, that's
you gotta
herbal
have that-
fortune maker, she said.
you got to have that bridge between the chip in the brain and the receptors in the brain.
Right. Gotcha.
If you don't have that, man, you're screwed.
And if you don't have chips when you're cannabiral something you're going off.
Canaveral. Isn't that in Florida?
Yeah, I think it's eastern southern Florida. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's right next to the discount pharmacy that's named after Adolf Hitler's dog. Did you know I read something yesterday? This is how much like of a jerk this guy was. He tested his cyanide pill on his dog before he killed himself.
Oh my God.
In his bunker. I was reading a book and I was just like the whole book was depressing. Who's the T-roll?
Yeah, where's it at?
I'm not sure if it was or not. I'm gonna see if we get any more. I'm gonna see if we get any more action.
See, Jimbo's always trigger happy. He loves a troll when they show up.
I love it. I love it.
He'll cuddle up and spoon with them and all that kind of stuff, dude. It's crazy.
Cannabinoid receptors are 7 transmembrane receptors that matter.
Cannabinoid. Is that the same thing as what you were saying, Matt?
Cannabinoid?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, cannabinoid.
Oh, it looks like cannabinoid to me.
That's close to what I order for coffee in the morning. Can I get a cannabinoid latte, please? With extra receptors. Soft top, please.
Yes, and full spectrum is the way to go with any of it. I don't like any isolates or anything. Because you can get wax that's got hardly any CBD in it at all, if any.
Yeah.
And it's pure THC. But it doesn't have the same effect. It's more of a cerebral high.
Hello, Bee's Knees. How are you?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Nope.
Okay.
He can't share his cannabinoid receptors.
I was going to say. It sounds like Mary Jane's lady.
And you know what? That's the only lady that's never done me wrong, man. So.
Did she cook for you?
No. Inspires cooking.
I'm in love with Mary Jane. It is my main thing.
It'd be like in the movie Half Baked when they start listing off the stuff he's going to get at the store.
Yeah, exactly.
Some Funyuns. Yeah.
There you go. Kimber's got lots of girlfriends in the chat.
There you go.
There you go. They want to see Kemper's chest, man. Are you showing his boobies off?
I'm not showing my C
Show
cups.
those 3 hairs on your chest, Kemper.
I'm not showing my C cups. No.
My C cup. My C cup.
Damn.
Oh shit.
The C, it stands for
Kemper the C cup.
Oh shit, I'm crying over here.
I mean, that's
oh shit.
That is that. I kind of want to see him.
Trigger warning, man boobs.
Oh shit, I am crying now. Oh god.
Boobs. Oh, the idea.
I get on the beach you won at Mardi Gras, by God.
Makes her nauseous.
I would empty my beads for you, my friend.
Yes, Sean, moobs. Moobs. Man boobs.
Oh man. Jeez. It's like marrying type, aren't you?
You're not really boobs if you don't wear a bra, man.
Wholesome.
Okay. Do you at least wear a sports bra, or do you just let the nipples poke right through the shirt?
Oh, all the way through. All the way through.
I've always
Let
wanted
him
to
see
be
your glass cutters, man. That's all I got to say.
I've always wanted to be a mother.
Darth Vassal OG is fire. Oh my god.
That's awesome.
I ain't showing my C cup.
Man's ear. Darth Lysol OG is fire. Oh shit!
I mean, like I'm more curious than ever, and I shouldn't be.
Do what?
I'm more curious than ever, and I shouldn't be.
What about my boobs? My moobs?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm good.
You won't see any of that on this channel from Kemper.
Why?
Because I don't do the nipple thing, the nipple fest. Like, Benny, what are you doing? That's what he kept saying over and over, like he was getting turned on by it.
Doug, Griff, AB, and Josh were on live, and everybody started stripping. What's going on here, Josh? You remember this?
That never happened.
Never? I don't know. Arkansas seems pretty honest to me, buddy.
I remember when Doug and I think Griff. Yeah, well, I think that may have happened, but I never took my shirt off.
You're one of those strip poker players that pulls off your socks, right? You lost hand, pull off your socks.
Yeah, I usually bet. I usually bet with money.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the dealer. I won't play.
I'm very modest, like Kemper. Yeah, I'm a modest human being, I think. Like I have the Tony Soprano robe around the house.
See, I'm a big sissy. I wear my slides or flip flops, whatever you want to call them. I wear those everywhere. I get up to go from the bed to the bathroom. I slip on my slides so my feet aren't on the ground.
Why is that?
Because they have sensitive feet, man. I'm a big wiener.
Like they're cold or they just hurt?
Well, they hurt. They're cold. I don't want to get them dirty. I'm a super germaphobe too. Like,
oh really?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
I can't do that either, man. Having dirt caked on my feet walking around, no.
Yeah.
But it's your floor, your house, like.
But not for nothing. I mean, hell, even up here in Michigan, man, it'll snow like crazy out there. I'll go out there and I'll shovel with a pair of flip flops on.
I have a new puppy.
I wear flip flops everywhere except for work.
And my feet have been covered in piss for the last 2 months.
You okay, man?
What?
No, I don't mind the piss. But no, like getting him potty trained was a bitch.
Oh.
And yeah, you would just end up stepping in his pee in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I didn't care though.
I mean, that was one thing that helped me get into that habit was having a couple of pugs, and they couldn't get downstairs.
Yeah.
So sometimes they would use the bathroom upstairs, and I'd step in it. But luckily, I was training myself they were training me, whatever you want to call it.
You had 2 pugs at the same time?
Yep. Wow. I had one black one and one fawn.
There you go, Kemper. Doug's got a suggestion.
Yeah, that'd probably help.
I mean, that could probably work as a bra too, couldn't it?
Of course, if you had it on tight enough.
Hell yeah, by God. Do a little tie in the front, like
your condoms are loose.
You got Spanx or something? Yeah, no, I didn't. Look, it wasn't. I didn't enjoy people. I didn't enjoy stepping in his pee. It just happened.
Yes, I did, Arkansas.
And I would take I would hose. Well, depends if it was the middle of the night. If it was the middle of the night, I would get some Clorox wipes and give it a scrub a do. But
yeah,
he luckily some weird thing triggered in his head where he just started going outside. Out the back, doggy. He's just a little Frenchie. He's just like a little,
We kennel trained all our dogs. Like well, for us, that's the best way, that we've had. You put them in the kennel overnight, or if they have an accident, put them in the kennel, and that's, they won't use it in the kennel.
No.
So when you let them out, you take them straight outside. When you let them out of the kennel, straight outside.
Yeah.
They use the bathroom, give them a treat, tell them good boy, good girl, rub them, play with them a minute, reward them, and then bring them back in. And you don't put them in the kennel. So, but that's been the easiest thing for us. Like we just recently discovered that about 2 years ago that was super effective.
Yeah, it was a depressing time in my house.
I bet.
I had a dog. She was 13 years old. I had to put her to sleep day before Thanksgiving. I'll never forget that. This was this last Thanksgiving. It was the worst Thanksgiving ever. And I had to put her to sleep that morning before Thanksgiving. And a few weeks later, I ended up getting a French bulldog who was literally just old enough to leave his mom. So, he was tiny. And the first week that I had him, I was going, did I make an enormous mistake in my life? This is tough. Because I have never had a puppy in my life.
Yeah.
And I've always had dogs that were a couple, I'd get them from the shelter, or maybe I had when I was really young, but it wasn't my dog,
Yeah.
And so I didn't have to take care of it. And I had no idea that puppies were that much work.
Yeah, dude. Like, my pugs had a litter, and only one of them survived. But right after Jolene had them, I had to put her in the hospital. She had parvo. So I had to bottle feed that puppy. And this was like maybe every 2 hours, that baby was crying. So, I literally felt like a mom. and I didn't work until the dog came home.
Do you breastfeed?
Nope, bottle feed
with those C cups.
But I was going to say I did prop the bottle up with my boob. Does that count?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool. And, yep. There you go.
I was having dinner one time with my son, and this was when he was in middle school, and his friend was over, and I said to him, yeah, I remember that one time I had to latch you on. I had to latch you, because your mom wasn't home and you wouldn't stop crying. And he goes, "What do you mean latch me on?" And I said, I had to simulate it. He goes, "Simulate what?" And I said, "Breastfeeding." And he looks at me and he goes, "You gotta be kidding. Please tell me." And his friend was just like dying. Obviously it was a joke. Yeah, I don't know, Jimbo. Weird, huh?
You guys see the video of the donkey laughing at the boxer, the little dog that pisses on the electric fence?
No.
So.
Oh my gosh, you've never seen that?
Not into pee videos that much.
But we're gonna have to show that one.
Don't lie. Don't lie. You're into the pee.
Yeah, I've been stepping in it for 2 months.
Dude, when you were telling that story, I really thought you were pissing on yourself.
No.
That's why I was like, dude, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. But no, he was he's gotten so much better.
Oh, they do, man. You just got to work with him.
Oh, he's fantastic now. He's getting his nuts clipped next month.
That'll help a lot too.
You guys check out this video.
Oh my God. Did it really laugh? I've never heard a donkey laugh like
That
that.
Oh
dog
yeah,
is
dude.
laughing his ass off of that
Oh,
dog.
So it shocked himself and took off running,
Yeah.
and the donkey loved it.
The dog hit that fence and took off screaming, and that donkey just went ape shit laughing at him.
Hee hawing.
Have you heard a donkey do that before?
Hey, Josh, have you ever heard the term hee haw?
Yeah, I have.
A
Sure.
donkey hee hawing? That's what
Yeah,
it
but
is.
they don't they just make that noise?
Yeah, but they do a lot of times. Just like a peacock sounds like a woman or a child screaming.
That's funny.
I don't know if you ever heard peacocks before, man, but they're strange too.
No, I try and keep my distance from these things. I had a turkey one time chase me.
So Ernie was chasing you?
Dude, this thing,
Bangy rooster.
I walked out my front door and there was a big ass turkey right there. And I was
Scared
like,
you up.
and I like was looking at it, I was like, hey, I go, because I live in like a wooded area, so you know, they sometimes I've never seen one here, but that was the first time. And that thing was like, I said, hi, hi, little turkey. And he goes, and I was like, oh my God. And I ran inside. I was looking out the window and I remember going to my son's room. I go, there's a freaking turkey outside. It's huge.
Jenny Penny said, have you ever heard a water deer?
No.
Me neither.
No, but I've seen my friend get kicked in the chest by a deer.
Really?
Yeah, double leg kicked.
Wow. That had to hurt.
It was one of the funniest things ever. We surrounded it was like this deer. It came up off the bank, and we were all kind of like in a circle. I don't know why. We were out in the woods and at a camp, and
there was a deer there.
The deer ran right in the middle of us. And our friend Jacob, who's a big dummy, for some reason, one of my friends he was always messing with everybody. He goes, hey, Jake, get it. And for some reason, Jake took like 3 steps towards it, and that thing just donkey kicked him. Sent him. I mean, he's lucky his heart didn't stop. He kicked him so hard.
That's hilarious.
Just bucked him right in the chest. I laughed so hard. I never seen anything like that in my life. Dude, those things, like when you don't want to walk up behind any animal like that.
Oh no, heck no.
He just he's lucky it wasn't very big. Kemper's always super high, it sounds like.
I usually maintain a certain level.
I keep my Altoids at a certain level.
Hey man, I keep working unless I'm high, man.
I can't even remember that.
I'm always doing something.
The reflectors, defectors, what was it? The cinema.
You talking about the receptors?
The receptors and the cannabinoids.
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 I think it's funnier that Jimbo hasn't ever smoked weed.
Yeah, I've not.
Dude, honestly, I've always suggested anybody that hasn't at least one time try it.
Not pushing your junkie habit off on him. Let him live his life.
Oh, I didn't say he had to. I just said you should.
Yeah,
if you have the
I'm
opportunity.
I'm 49. I probably never will now.
Yeah, probably not.
Isn't it illegal where you live?
I think they're trying to pass medical there now, ain't they? It is illegal, but
they're trying. Yeah, but I don't know.
Them in Tennessee, those 2 states will be the last 2 to do it.
I'm sure that it's going to be legal everywhere eventually, but I still won't. You know, I've went this long. There's no need. I've never even tried coffee, and I probably won't ever, just because of the same reason.
Coffee?
I'll say this, Jimbo,
Never
with what
tasted
you go through, if you ever
ever.
get the opportunity that you can take edibles or do a sublingual, like an oil, you should. With all your back issues and stuff like that, it would really help it. I
Yeah, I
know
still would.
between that and Kratom, it makes me feel like I'm at least 25, 30.
Basically, Kemper just wants to get high with you.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
What coffee? COFFEE.
Yeah,
Never
never
had.
tasted it. No, heck no.
Do you not
Never
like
tried.
the smell?
I do kind of like the smell. Yeah, it's refreshing smelling. Yeah.
What?
I've never tried it. I've never tasted tobacco in any form either. You know, not smokeless or smoking. I've never just actually I always had kind of a like you know, I was talking about my germaphobe. Like I won't even touch tobacco. Like it physically makes me ill to touch it. Like I won't even. I just think it's disgusting looking. You know, like and literally everybody I know, you know, that's like not my wife and kids, pretty much are smokers or have been smokers. So
Right.
it's just
Yeah. No, cigarettes are. What's wrong?
Yeah, your boy Roy Boy. It is a shame that they're not using those vacant and deserted tobacco farms to do more of this growing. Trying to take the opportunity, you know what I mean? Like, I did see a green rush happen when they legalized hemp there. A lot of farms actually became active again, which was nice to see.
yeah,
But
I'm sure
there's
once they do legalize it, those will be pretty significant, I would think.
I like how he said green rush.
it was, man. I mean, it was huge there in
I'm
Southeast
familiar with
because
I'm familiar with the term, but yeah, it's just
I
funny.
like to hear it coming from you.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is that when it causes more crime when it's illegal.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think there are some countries that just want to do away with making drugs, you know, just basically making all drugs legal and going after the dealers.
What's up, John Loveday? Woke up to go to the bathroom and the stand is on. Well, welcome in.
What's up, brother?
First thing he thought of when he had to piss was Matt Kemper.
He had to get up and take a Jimbo and wipe his Matthew out.
Hey.
Hey, I left my name in it too, dude. I didn't exclude. Wasn't trying to deflect like our buddy Ernie.
Yes, Spooky. A lot of people tell me that like they actually need it. It makes them feel better. It calms them down. The calming thing is what I've heard more than anything with tobacco and smoking. So
It
I
does.
get it. You know, whatever
Kemper,
whatever helps you. And you know,
do you smoke, Kemper?
Yeah, I smoke cigarettes too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the only thing old Kemper smokes.
Oh hell, I ain't got nothing to hide. Shit.
I don't think you need that, but I've seen his grinder profile.
Oh.
Well, you show me because it's a mystery to me.
You smoke sausages. Is all I want to ask.
Oh, please. You just mad because it ain't your sausage.
Oh no!
I didn't say it wasn't jelly.
Ernie left, and you're all alone.
I didn't say it wasn't jelly.
Officially.
I didn't say it wasn't jelly.
Let it be known for the record that Jimbo officially called Kemper a sausage smoker.
No, I didn't say those two words together.
You said you smoke sausage.
Jimbo, you know he's got the receipts, right?
You're gonna show them to me. And you know what I'm gonna say?
We'll run this tape, Jimbo, and you'll be going to jail.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't remember that. I don't remember that. That's fake.
Did you go back to Ronnie King?
I did not go back and receipts. You know I didn't go back, Jimbo. You know I didn't go back.
Did you notice he took that one down off his channel?
Which one?
That video of y'all at McDonald's.
Did he really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wonder why.
I wonder.
Well, I wonder.
Because I don't think he muted. If he did, it wasn't for long.
Camper smoke sausages.
You gonna do a song? Be like, what's his name? Donnie Baker or whatever?
No, I'm not gonna make a song.
Yeah, whatever.
I can if you want me to.
A poem, whatever.
The poet didn't know it.
Yeah, I'm gonna write a poem about when Jimbo said that you smoke sausages.
And we're gonna have the receipts to show.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the end of this one. I guess we're gonna have to pull the receipts. Put it in slow motion.
More of a
Camper smoke sauce.
kielbasa or hot links. Chorizo?
I love love chorizo, man. Chorizo nachos.
The chorizo's good.
Yeah.
Yes, Mexican sausage. You don't smoke it. You grind it up and fry it.
Gobble gobble, huh?
Yeah. Greg lives in Wisconsin. You live anywhere near Bray Road. Drag on. What are you going to Kentucky for Sean A. Slinger? What'd you say, Sean A. Slinger? What'd you say? Ryan Upchurch super chatted Doug $500 for the video he made about Sleazy Skeezy. Did he really?
He did what?
Super chatted Doug $500 for the video he made about Ern. Is that
No,
true?
it wasn't about Ernie.
Was it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Oh. Well, damn! I got excited. Damn it! Never mind. It's all right. It's all good.
Well, that's not what that Skeezy's name is. Somebody else.
Yeah. I just hear Sleazy Skeezy and I automatically think Ernie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Dirty Ernie. I mean, yeah, I could see.
The stuff he pulled tonight was as sleazy as it gets.
Ern dog.
I mean, just when you think the dude can't get, cannot stoop any lower than he's already got, then he does. And you're like, damn, you never disappoint, do you, Ern?
Never.
Oh, when I got him to admit that he lied to everybody, his flock, did you know he did not refute they were his flock? He didn't say, don't call them my flock. Nope.
Those are my friends.
He didn't say that though. He let me call him his flock because he knows.
He's a flock. He's a flocker.
The flocker.
Are you a mother flocker?
You got to isolate that and make that on the soundboard. Flocker.
Flockety, flocking, flocker.
Don't talk about my flalalock that way.
There's your one, Jimbo.
Ernie's first job was selling cold kielbasa when I
Arkansas, that's not true. I was not part of the boy band O-Town. I auditioned for them.
Big difference. It wasn't good enough.
No, I was good enough, but I didn't have a parent that was going to tour with me.
You didn't have that O face, I guess.
No, I had that.
We're gonna have to get the full scoop on this one sooner or later. Now,
no, there's nothing to it. Like they held an open audition, because their lead singer had quit. I auditioned. They said that they liked my audition and asked if I had, because I was under 17 at the time, if I had a custodial parent that would tour with me until I was old enough, and I didn't. So I wasn't a part of the band ever.
Sorry you missed out on that, buddy. Sorry. What kind of music do they do? I don't even know. I've never heard of them.
It was boy band stuff.
Kind of like New Kids on the Block and
Yeah.
NSYNC kind of thing.
Yes. Mhm. Except far less successful. They were
Those are two of the most successful boy bands ever. So,
And somebody said, and that's not even the reason Josh is still a virgin.
don't you have children?
Apparently not.
Adopted.
Yeah, I adopted kids when I was like 18.
Oh my God.
Don't you have? So you were going to believe that if I didn't have kids? You were going to consider it a possibility?
That you're a virgin?
Yeah.
Why not?
I
That's
don't
not
know.
a bad thing, is it?
I don't know. No, I guess not. I don't know. Ask Kemper. He's the virgin.
I'm the virgin.
Kemper, you don't have kids, do you?
Who mean? No, I don't have any kids.
Yeah, weed
You don't
kills
have
your
Kemper.
sperm cells.
No, that's never been the problem.
It's the. What's the problem?
You couldn't do it, could you?
We want to hear it from you, Kemper.
You tried.
I don't.
Honestly, I've never been with a woman. No.
Just stop it off right there. The show's over. Never been with a woman.
Did you say he's never been with a woman?
No.
That's
Quit.
exactly.
Okay, Ernie and Ernie Jr. Let me finish what I was saying.
No, that's what you said.
You won't let me finish. Thank you.
You just said you never
I've not
been with a
been
woman.
with a woman that I would want to have a child with.
Oh,
To
now
be
you
a
want to add
mother?
something to it.
Do what?
Now you want to add something to it.
You wouldn't let me, ding-a-ling.
Yeah, there was a comma.
I didn't know there was a comma. I thought it was a period.
I didn't either. I thought it was an end.
I
thought
got
it was
y'all's
period.
comma right here.
I have never been with a woman, period.
Yep, that's what he said, Linda.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
All right. Y'all can kiss it. All of you.
And then when we were gonna say, well, you what? That I want to have a kid with.
Oh shit, that was good. Oh,
Can I let me finish? Jimbo?
Oh yeah. Yeah, blame me, asshole.
Oh shit.
Blame me.
You. You never let me
Always
finish.
Jimbo's fault.
Oh god.
Next thing I know, he's gonna have a restraining order on me.
It's all coming. I know it all.
I'm bullying him online on YouTube. Bully.
Stalking me and threatening me.
Sorry, man.
Called me a virgin.
This officer right here with me wants to talk to you, Jimbo.
You're gonna be in jail by the end of the day.
We have it all. We have it all. Remember that.
Jimbo, you just walked into Operation Iron Horse.
Signs and symbols. Remember.
Yeah, it was Iron Horse that night, and the next morning when he was talking about it, it was Trojan Horse.
Yep. And everybody started calling Lindsay Trojan Horse. Because they were trolling the hell out of him over it.
Trojan Donkey. Trojan Donkey.
And guys, you guys have been still doing great at that. Just going and letting Ern know about it. He wants to sit up there and lie to people, and you guys call him out for it. Great job. Seriously, every day you guys are doing it. I love seeing it.
Prediction. I'm not going to make it.
What's that?
I'm going to keep it to myself.
Okay.
I was going to make a prediction, but I'm going to keep it to myself.
I was gonna say that's always a good thing to do when you're hosting a show.
It's the prediction was kind of I know something, and I was going to kind of say it, but then I promised the source I wouldn't, so I'm going to keep it to myself.
Does Ern have some Sex Panther? That I'm understanding?
What?
You know, I know you guys have seen Anchorman. The guy who had that cologne Sex Panther.
That's right. Yes.
60% of the time it works every time, you know.
Yeah.
Erica said Kemper needs some of Ern's new signature mail enhancement formula he's selling. and what's messed up is it's probably true.
Jimper's like, have you guys heard of this new THC soap that washes your balls on its own?
No, what?
You lost me on that one, Josh. Sorry.
What happened?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
What happened?
Lines and symbols. Lines and symbols.
I just thought Kemper was going to start talking about some new THC soap that he has.
Bee's knees knows. Bee's knees knows.
Zips.
What does Bee's knees know?
I don't know. Look,
I was going to say Ernie. He does remind you somewhat of that Reno 911, but I swear to God, every time I see those highway videos, it's Ricky Bobby. I mean,
yeah, where you run down the road.
Help me, Facebook. It's like help me,
First or last, Ernie.
help me, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that's. He seems like he ends up down the road.
Hell, even Candace called him out on it.
That
I've
was
seen
good.
a lot of videos of you. He's like, I too.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was happening. Jeez, that's scary.
It is, dude. It is. But he thinks it's okay and normal, and he just carries on doing the same old shit.
Yeah, that's not cool.
No, but I mean, honestly, what I'm seeing happening now, he's not got too much more time to be doing what he's doing because it's going to get shut down.
Yeah. You remember in Karate Kid when Daniel-san said, "What goes around comes around," and it's coming around?
Yep.
It's coming around.
Yep.
Is
the
that
shower at the dance?
Is that just a prediction, or do you know something?
We know things.
I know several things.
Right on.
100%.
I'm not asking you to say what, but yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah, it's
good.
The thunder is coming down.
And that's why Ernie is sweating it.
Yeah.
That's why he's tripping. That's why he's doing everything he can, pulling out everything he can before it comes down.
Right.
He knows. He tries to play it off. He don't do a good job, but he knows. He's like, what crime did I commit? He knows when these people come out against him that he stalks and threatens them. So they've had to take different routes.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I mean, that active criminal summons in Kentucky, he knows he's about to have to answer for. Because he's got to go to Madison County for his arraignment for being arrested on March 1st, I think it was.
Well, just being accused of what he's accused of today, if he really did that, I mean, that's a crime.
Do what now?
What he did today, or what he was accused of doing today with the lady on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's a crime.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
And you cannot obtain funds under false pretenses. That's just, you can't do it.
Nope.
It's called fraud.
Yeah, he's been in jail for fraud before.
Yep. And the way that he's taken money for that Robin lady and using the Viking media guy to help try to push it and everything, I'd really be interested in seeing how much he's actually giving that Robin lady. Because he was taking money for her on his Cash App.
Right. So yeah. So it's just constant.
Yeah. And all it's going to do is it's just going to take one person for him to do it to, and that be the wrong person, and they're going to stop it. They're going to report it. And I mean, isn't that like embezzling or something like that?
Yeah, it's financial crimes for sure.
Right. It's still a crime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. So, I mean, and he knows he does it, man. He knows the extent of what he does to people. And he thinks he's got most of them under lock where they're not going to talk. What he don't know, what Tina don't know, what Xander don't know, is that people have been talking. And things have been happening behind the scenes. While you're over there spilling out your lies, calling everybody a predator, a pedophile, claiming all this garbage that is totally untrue, you should have been paying attention.
Yep.
You should have been watching, not just seeing. but you weren't paying attention. So that's on y'all. Good luck. But you're going to be laughed at if you go get arrested and you blame us trolls for it. They're going to laugh at you. That might kick up that mental eval that you're going to have because those are coming too. So
maybe he'll get to, debunk everything, and he'll get to do his lie detector test, his drug test, and his psych eval all in one.
Hell yeah, from jail.
Maybe he can then post those official documents, those official receipts, and prove us wrong once and for all.
Not sure, Jenny Kim, but we know that the process has started.
What was the question?
What kind of time frame until bad stuff happens?
Oh yeah, it's untelling. You know how with
I have to check the Mayan calendar.
Yeah, legal issues and all that. You never know, but hopefully they make sure they get it all right. And as long as it takes, I'd rather them take a long time and get it right, and than to rush through it and him slip by and say, "I told you I didn't do nothing. I'm not a criminal. I don't have a criminal record." Well,
yeah, Bluefield Hill was one of his many.
It's going to be quite criminal. There's charges coming down the pipe,
and from many different areas.
Yeah,
many different.
Are we talking felony type?
Yes.
Nice. The good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. We're talking federal crimes.
Gotta watch what you do on the internet is all I can tell you.
You do 90% of all federal crime, like time.
Yeah. Oh, do you?
Yeah, you don't do 50. So if you're in prison, in like state prison, and they give you 20 years, and it's not 20 to life, but you get a 20-year sentence.
Yeah.
You can serve 10 of that on good behavior and they'll let you out. Now, when you go to federal prison, now they can keep you in for, reasons like if you're not behaving or, more charges come down the line, but you still only have to do half if you're on good behavior. In federal prison, you do 90% of your time. So if you get a 10-year sentence, you're doing all 9 at least, if not all 10. It's so different. I don't know why, but and they say all federal. What is it that the conviction rate with the feds is over 90%?
Yeah, because those prosecutors do it the right way and get it done. Check this out. Last night I heard him say he gave Miss Robin the $50 he has for her. I was floored at it only being $50, and of course, no one said anything about it. Nothing to him.
Right.
That's the lady who has the real issue.
Yep.
Her child was, taken in
tragic.
Yeah, the tragic story, and bad things, and now she's not with him anymore. It's just awful. And it's legit. The story's real. It's true. The lady could use the help and and the support, but Ernie collected money for her, and now there was like a ton of people, 400, 500, 600 people in that chat that were wanting to help her, and for him to only have $50.
Yep.
I don't know about that. That's the thing, though. Nobody can know because if it's going to his Cash App, he can tell her whatever. He can say, "Here, I made $50. There you go. There's every penny of it." But we know, that's. And here's the thing: it's not very hard to get a Cash App. Why not set one up for her and have them donate it directly to her?
Yep.
Why does it need to go through Ernie at all? Shady stuff, man. It's shady stuff.
Right.
It's the Erniverse.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's good. That's going on one of our fickle shirts, by the way.
The Erniverse.
Fickle. A fickle.
Not today. Said,
I
"Ooh, we
don't
both fickle."
understand these people that love to sit there and lick his boots, man. I really don't get that, man.
Well, they're being preyed on.
Well, dude, I mean, but as time goes by, he keeps getting worse. It's not like he's hiding it. This shit's right out in front of him. Right. And they're like, "Yay, tell him, Ernie." You know?
There's that lady's story in the short version right there. It's sad, man. It's terrible. I can't imagine, the way she feels.
Yeah.
Just can't even begin to imagine. You just pray that Ernie does the right thing by her anyway. That's sick.
Yeah.
The thing with Candace is sick, and him collecting money like that, sick. Like,
just talking to people like that, sick.
It is, man. Like, he's like even when he was talking to Candace now, he was offering her, hey, if you want to be safe, I'll send my extraction team and get you right now.
I'm giving you a choice.
Isn't she living there with her mother by themselves?
Yes.
And what is he extracting her from?
Nothing.
And you can come here and you'll be safe. I'll make sure of it. My team will come and get you. Dude, that's friggin' crazy talk, man.
Well, what they would do is they would get her there and probably record her every move and probably get her inebriated.
Yeah, keep her.
Yep.
In the zone where
he recorded. She told him today she didn't want him recording her, and he did anyway.
Jeez.
He recorded her and he put her on his live feed. Now she called in while he was on live, but she told him that she expected him to turn it off. But he's not going to do that, man. He's addicted to being on camera.
Dude, I can't wait until he's in jail and he can't have a damn cell phone.
He'll slip one in his butt.
I do not doubt that.
Put it on vibrate.
You hear that buzz, buzz, buzz.
I've been getting a lot of text messages lately from Operation Iron Horse.
He'll have a ringtone of Eric Rush.
This extraction team, this team of great operatives that can protect everybody and has Lindsay in protective custody and can go get Candace and protect her. Where were they when Ernie was wandering down the highway thinking he was under attack from frequency weaponry? Why didn't that extraction team go and get Ernie and help him? Just don't make any sense.
Because he doesn't have.
You can't protect yourself. How are you going to protect somebody else? And people buy it. People believe it. People believe it. Not everybody, but there are people.
Yeah, it's sad.
But in the end, they'll all see. And
well, I mean, like that lady last night, dude. You seen how she was protecting Ernie with the shit he was doing right there in front of us. She was backing him up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, and it was just like, dude, you say you've known him forever, but you're okaying this? It's just Ernie. No, that's why he's still doing it. It's because people has taken that approach. It's exactly why. And now that is changing. The trend is changing. And it's trending anti-Ern. And don't take that as a threat.
Which lady, Jenny? Are you talking about the lady with the lost her child, or are you talking about the lady we're talking about tonight? Tonight he was on the phone with Candace Wells, telling her he could protect her and would extract her and put her in Ernie's protective custody and make sure nobody harmed her. The other lady, I mean, I know her name's out there, but I don't want to, say her name because I don't want anything being said that we tried to dox or anything like that. But I'll message you and it's a legit story. I mean, it's real and you can look it up and just something that I don't think Ernie could possibly help with. The lady who was on the farm show last night. The one that was loving on Ernie and supporting everything he did, even when he told lies. She goes, everybody lies. That lady. That lady is Evelyn Bovey Jenkins.
Isn't that the one that called you a fat ass?
She did call me fat ass. She called my wife fat last night too, which was funny because my wife said, "Fat? I wear a size 5, and you're quite larger than me." And then she says, "Well, I might be fat, but at least I'm not wrinkled."
Yeah, because you're stretched out, man.
She did apologize. I'll give her credit for that. She did apologize.
Thinking about
that was wild when they went at each other, man. I thought Thelma was going to come through that phone.
Yeah. Well, Thelma's been mad
Notice
at
she
her
apologized
ever
too.
since, the original night she was on that panel and Ernie came on there and she was going, "Oh, Jimbo's always been jealous of you, Ernie, because you're so pretty and he's so fat and ugly." So Thelma's been wanting to talk to her ever since.
I love that. Because Thelma don't play, man.
No.
Not at all.
She stands by her man, that's for sure.
I tell you what.
You hear the train going by my house?
Yep. I was going to say, she controls the fate of the stand.
Yeah.
Ultimately. I'm glad we've not been grounded.
Oh. She supports me in everything I do. She's 100% behind me. So I'm lucky.
The rest of us are going to die alone. Thanks.
Oh, Josh.
Just kidding.
Listen, Kemper is the only virgin on the panel.
Yeah.
That shit's funny.
Listen, Kemper, Ernie's lawyer, what was his name? Chris Severe. He can send you some instructional videos on how
to marry my laptop.
Yeah. And to get the job, the deed done. He's addicted to that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot. I mean, he could give some pointers, I guess. You're right.
Well, guys, it's almost 4 a.m. I'm having a blast, but
let's do
it. I am going to have to get in bed at some point.
Last night's little escapade sort of
my goodness,
took sleep away from us.
Yeah. You guys in the chat have been here all night, being awesome, being involved. We appreciate every single comment, every single question. Thank you all for everything. And our mods, man, they're awesome. Josh, don't be trying to come over here and steal our mods.
Never.
You might have some good ones, but we love ours now. Don't you be trying to steal them.
You can have yours. I'll have mine. There's enough mods to go around.
Man, there is a bunch of mods on this YouTube thing, isn't there?
Although mine are the best, but yours are second.
Watch your mouth, son.
I like your mods. They're fantastic.
I'll be on a plane right now. I'll be out there in how many hours does it take me to get there?
A long time.
Hey, Josh.
I'm out there in a long damn time, by God.
Yeah,
this ain't neutral ground, bro.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
I stick up for my hood.
No, seriously, we all have great mods, and they take care of the chat and make sure nothing gets out of hand, and we got a great team too. Like they 24 hours a day, they're working hard, and I don't know when those gals sleep. To be honest with you,
I love our family, man.
Yeah,
we really that machine really hums, dude. Really does.
Yeah. Jamie, tomorrow, what time is Jamie's show downtown?
Hey, I'm going to let you guys sign off. Thanks a lot for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for hanging out so long, Josh. Appreciate it.
It was a lot of fun, man. Thank you.
Yes,
take
sir.
care, guys.
Thanks, Josh.
Hey, take care, Kemper.
Throw a heart up for Josh. Thank you, buddy. Josh is always fun to talk to.
Yeah.
He's, I think, very similar to us in the way he, just laughs and has a good time. And I don't know about his channel. I went there a couple times. The first time, like when I had to subscribe, I was going to comment and let him know I was in there, and it was like took an hour. You had to be a subscriber for an hour before you can chat in his chat. So, but I'll jump in there soon and show them some Eastern Kentucky hillbilly from right here, boys.
One leg shorter than the other.
One leg shorter than the other, too. Come on now.
Only if you're by the Pigeon River.
Yeah. But, hey, thank you guys seriously for coming out with such strong numbers. And I know it's weekend. Matt, you work late tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we need to do about the same time as we did tonight.
All right, we'll say 12:05 tomorrow night. God bless you all, man. Appreciate everything. Keep your eyes and ears open and message us. Let us know what's going on if you got anything. And if you need to talk, message us. We're here.
Yep.
You got anything else, Matt?
And just keep spreading the news, letting everybody know, and just be a friend and tell a friend, guys. We're winning. We're winning.
Yeah, we're way ahead.
So just keep it going. You'll see some end results very soon.
All right, guys. I'm Jimbo.
I'm Kemper.
We are the Stand.